Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the Juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. Replicon. This is Replicon Radio.
If you would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email at therepliconiswatching@gmail.com for more information.
Woo! Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
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 Welcome to Replicon Radio.
What up, everybody?
Radio.
Hi, Replicon
Yeah,
Radio.
please listen to the beginning of the show again where it says if you'd like to be a sponsor because we need sponsors. Because we ain't got no money, honey. If you're listening to the audio version of this show, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Probably at some point during the video version of this show, we will have to apologize for the technical difficulties. We are slowly in the process of upgrading. We have equipment that can't run other equipment because it hasn't been upgraded.
We bought a new webcam and the computer said no.
Yeah. Crashed multiple times just trying to get going. So yeah, if you would like to be a sponsor of Replicon Radio, now's the time. You know what I mean? If we can just get like 8 people to give us $100, we'd be
halfway to a good computer.
We'd be in a much better spot. If we can get 100 people to give us $8 or even 10.
This is not how we should be starting the show, P.
Why
People
not?
are excited to
How we
see.
do it.
The people are excited to hear from us. It's Monday.
I think
It's been a whole
you're
week.
going to say that people are excited to see us.
All right.
I hear
You
from
almost said that.
us. I did almost see that. Say
Well,
that.
if they're excited to see us, then they should give us money so they can see us.
There's no video.
Oh, boy. Hope everybody's doing good. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing all right.
Here we go. We got the old school camera backup in effect. It's a camera.
Yeah.
is that?
It's a camera. That's for sure.
Oh,
a
I don't
camera.
look. You guys can't see. Do you have
I
it up
can
on
see
here?
it now. Yeah.
I thought that. My finger. Watch my finger in a second. I
Oh,
thought
I see
that. I
it.
thought that was Rue's foot. I thought that was his toe at first
Toes.
because it was my closed hand on the mic.
Yeah.
I thought that was just his toes just hanging out in the middle. I was like, "Wah!" It's the one that says live.
Yeah. Is that one?
So we're gonna talk about the Flash.
There it
movie.
is. There it is.
Juggalo
Well, I gotta
Gathering.
wait for it to pop up before I can just click on it. Don't do no good if I do it now.
Oh, really? It's like delayed or something.
Well, we got 3 computers and
I-
a TV running off of it. And a camera. And a
I
camera,
get it.
Moral.
And a camera. And
What
a
up, Kangaroo?
camera, And a camera.
What up, y'all? How's everybody doing? So yeah, sorry for the. I mean, I guess we shouldn't apologize. It's still an upgrade, I guess, sort of.
It is.
It's an upgrade and a downgrade all at the same time.
What's up, y'all?
But we here, baby.
We are.
What up?
We made it another week.
Nothing works. We got issues. He said, "Oh, it does look like a toe." I covered it up now. Now my head's his toe. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. What?
You just stopped talking.
I'm watching this. I'm watching the thing not work, and I'm wondering if it's just not working there or it's not working because of us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, mine's doing all right.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Probably just his TV's just thinking. I'm thinking.
We got them low budget cameras. And we got all the good stuff, but we're still here. That's what I mean. That's what matters.
That is true.
You know what I mean? We're
That
still
is
here.
true.
If we weren't here, then you wouldn't be here. And we want you to be here.
All right. You want to hit him with a break?
Break 3,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Break them off. Break it off. Break it off.
That body man over here already looking for new cameras.
Yep.
He said,
Well, I was looking for. I was doing research into cameras. I'm just seeing.
That's what we need. Is
because of-
another new camera. That's
Oh no.
the new camera is not hooked up. Just
Well,
so
it's
everybody knows.
it's not going for that. It's going. If I ever get the login info for Twitch,
If I ever
then I can get a
lose
webcam on
my
that.
faith in you.
I'm doing research on what camera I should get rather than, wanting somebody to send me a link.
Right. Good luck with that.
You need a link?
No, I don't. I do the research. No, do your research. He doesn't.
Do your research,
He
fam.
doesn't. He doesn't do that.
Tigger in the chat. Hey, Merle in the chat. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 live listeners in the chat. Everybody say hello in the chat.
Hello, chat.
Hello. We're here. We're live. We're doing the dang thing, man. It's been a long week. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you been doing a
I
lot?
feel like it went by really quick for me.
Did it?
I did for me, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about our week, huh?
Well,
What
I
are weeks?
dropped my car off at the shop on Thursday.
Again?
No,
Oh,
it's
it's a
still
different
there.
car?
No, it's still there.
Oh, yeah, but it's a new car.
No. You're thinking of when my car got hit and it was in a body shop for fucking 4 months.
Same car back in the shop?
No, different car.
The new car.
The new car. The new to me car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The regular car.
Yeah, the daily driver now. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on here. Like, did this just updated stuff or something? Like, I can't pull up with a chat or anything?
I don't know.
Like, yes.
Kanga, I'm gonna be there tomorrow too.
Go live.
I'm gonna be there.
That body man might be there.
No, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
You've said that before.
I don't say I'm gonna be there if I know I'm not gonna be there.
Bro,
I say I'll try to make it, but
it's a half-ass ICP show. Of course he's going. If it was Twisted, he wouldn't be going.
It's not even. It's a Violent J show.
That's it. It's a half an
And
ICP
eShop
show. That's half an ICP show.
I'm going for Ouija.
You are.
And a Ouija show. He probably that makes sense.
I like seeing Ouija
You know,
live.
he
He's-
listens to like Suicide Boys and shit. That's why he goes hard for Ouija. He gets hard for Ouija.
I am not the chapter 17er or whatever the fuck they call it.
You're
I'm not.
You're a page.
I'm
That's what they
I
are. The
don't-
pages.
No, I'm not that.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You just don't know it yet.
You could be fans.
It's
of
just like
some-
all those people that are juggalos that didn't know it yet. You're another page in the book.
Oh yeah. Right.
It'll all be explained in the green book, chapter 17.
All right. After they release 5 different versions of it.
That's right. It's going to be a dope show. But yeah, tomorrow, if you guys are in the area, speaking of it, because someone did just speak of it, Pops, Sauget, Illinois, the 3-headed monster tour. I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Replicon Radio will have a booth in the building.
How do we get tickets for this show if I want to go?
You go to popsrocks.com or you hit up AZ The Fallen on Facebook or Instagram, or just let us know. We'll get you in touch with them.
Yep.
But you better do it right away because it's tomorrow.
Yeah, you better hurry the fuck up.
Esham, Ouija Mac, AZ The Fallen, Pimp on Wheels, and more.
Rev Rust.
Is Frodo playing tomorrow night?
Hooligan ENT.
I don't
Then
believe
I'm
so.
not going.
It's not on there.
I don't believe so.
He represents St. Louis, and if he's not performing, then I'm not going.
He might be there.
Let me rephrase.
You know, people can see you on camera now, so they know you're laughing and making a joke.
He represents Pops.
Actually, that's not true. The camera's not on.
Yeah, the camera was off for that one.
But I told him. He does represent Pops. I don't know how.
I
Love you,
wouldn't
Frodo,
consider
but
myself
calm
a
down.
Zooligans or...
A Zooligan?
Yeah, Mr. Green said I'm a Zooligan.
I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I am what I am, a Zooligan.
Hell, I'm barely even a fucking Juggalo anymore. I don't listen to shit. I don't go to shows. I don't know. I don't know if I'm still meeting the criteria.
I mean, you guys did see in the last year, Dead Body Man has put up 3 videos on our YouTube channel. One was he finally re-edited the golf log after Zitro. I finally uploaded it.
There was additional editing. There wasn't. I didn't re-edit.
And then 2 concert videos from Seal.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's far from a Zulalo.
Yeah.
He's a Seal.
We were talking yesterday about how excited we were to go see Tears for Fears.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's your first VIP? What do you mean? You've always been VIP for us. I'm gonna start charging you guys, bro. If you think this is your first VIP, I'm gonna start charging you.
I think we just bought tickets to another thing. I'm trying to figure out.
I'm actually surprised you guys are going to concerts. It seems like every time you go to a concert, you come back with COVID or getting sick or something.
I thought you were looking at me. I was like, what are you talking about?
No. It was every concert I would go to, I would get sick. It wasn't COVID. I got COVID one time, and I'm pretty sure it was from my buddy. But, no, I'm pretty sure that was from me not taking my vitamins, like, on a regular basis. I wasn't taking anything, and I just kept getting sick, so I started taking my vitamins. I've been to a couple different concerts and I haven't gotten sick, so I'm pretty sure it's what it was.
I take the fuck out of my vitamins, bro.
Well, I do now. So
way too much bad going into this fucking temple.
I gotta do something good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I might fucking puke all over the floors, but at least I clean them up the next day. You know
no, Alex just bought last minute tickets to Fall Out Boy for Friday.
Oh, yeah. Friday, like this Friday?
This Friday, yeah.
Where's that at?
The amphitheater.
No. Hollywood amphitheater.
This shit blows my mind a lot. All these bands that are like, everything's so big now.
Yeah.
The shit that I've probably seen Fall Out Boy 25 times on accident.
Whoopsies.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I've ever went to a Fall Out Boy show.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's not true. I went to one.
Yeah.
But it was like, but before that, they were openers for 20 years. You know what I mean? Because I was super into like emo and punk, and like they were everywhere all the time. I saw them at Mississippi Nights and shit multiple times.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. And like, you know, Paramore coming back and having like outrageous Tool playing fucking $400 tickets, and it's fucking nuts, bro.
It is. Oh, the concert prices have gotten insane.
The prices are insane, and the level of popularity is crazy.
We want to go see Aerosmith, and it's like $1,500 a ticket. That's
that's a regular price.
I mean, well, it's like $150 or $200 for nosebleeds, but we want like to be able to see, and like, you know, the tickets that we would normally get are like $1,500 a piece. It's ridiculous.
Everything's crazy.
That's the first one that we've been.
What was the one that the country concert that you just had?
Was
Bush?
that
Luke Combs?
Luke Combs.
Yeah, everybody's freaking out about.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people even spent that kind of money to go sit that high up. All you're doing, you're watching ants on a fucking stage.
Yeah. You're watching a TV screen. Is what you're watching.
Right.
It doesn't register in my brain. I feel like I'm like, because I'm looking at the screen and I'm like, I just feel like I'm just watching this video on YouTube.
Right. And that was actually live on YouTube as well. So if you weren't able to go, you could watch it live on YouTube.
That's wild. I mean, I get. It's just. I mean, whatever. I get it. Go out, have fun, do that. It like that. I won't. But most of the shit I've already seen, which is crazy to me. Like, I was seeing these bands for like $8.
Yeah.
Multiple times, and now they're like the biggest bands. It's just that's.
Right.
I guess that's how the world works.
Well, it's because they were coming up when we were coming up, and then now that we're all older and all of us have money, our generation is now like, hey, we want to go see those guys again, and they're like, yeah, pay us.
It's wild.
And we have the money to do it, so they keep doing it.
Oh, we don't. We don't.
No. I mean, the ticket prices.
Well, maybe I do, crazy. But it's not. As much as I love live music, it's not worth it to me.
No. I mean, I wouldn't do it to where I couldn't fucking see. If they were a little spec, that's why we've been
paying $100 for ICP shows was fucking insane to me.
Ain't fucking happening.
But that's, to me, that's more reasonable than paying anywhere. First of all, nothing.
Only because you're a clout chaser.
Nothing more than that. First of all,
I was in it for the coins.
Yeah,
I was in it for the coins.
You're a clout
I was
chaser.
in it for. It's a coin chaser.
Oh, you're a clout chaser, a coin chaser.
But even so, that's a fucking show. There's no nosebleed section at an ICP show.
Right.
You're in the show or you're not because you choose to stand back.
Yeah.
You're not, you know what I mean? If you want to get close and you want to even be on the fucking stage, you have that opportunity.
Yeah.
You're not sitting in you're not stuck in your seat at the top of a fucking arena.
Yeah, see, I've never enjoyed going to things that are that fucking far away.
No, I
even
hate
like
it.
even like baseball games and stuff like that, you're super fun. Like I want to see the shit. I don't.
Yeah.
Like no.
That's why I hate shows at the amphitheater. I hate them. Like I have
I
fun.
hate amphitheater.
Like if there's like a point fest or a festival,
Yeah.
I enjoy myself. Like if I go, like if you're out in the fucking pit or the lawn, if you're with a bunch of people and you're drinking, you're having a good time. But the show itself, it's like, what the fuck did I pay? I'm watching TV with my friends.
The only way
That's why if I go to the amphitheater, I make sure my ass is under the pavilion and I got a seat because I want to see the fucking
that's
show.
the only way we'll go to a fucking amphitheater because I
But then you're paying like double, triple to fucking. It's fucking.
It's worth it, though.
Sometimes, but a lot of times, if you get them like the first week they go on sale, you're getting them cheaper.
But at least with the festivals, besides the main stage, there's usually 2 other stages you can come and go freely to. You know what I mean? And they usually, in my opinion, they usually have the better bands. Like I feel like, and you know, what I mean? I feel like at this point, even like, unless Jelly Roll decides to fucking text me someday, I feel like he's out of my fucking. I'm not gonna go to another Jelly Roll show.
Well, he's got people working for him
if he
now.
texts
so.
you, let me know because I'm going to that show.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying unless we have work, unless he like you know what I mean wants us to come or do something, I don't see me paying that much money to sit far away from a man I've sat literally next to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I shared a bottle with the man. Now you want me to pay $130 to sit in nosebleeds? Like I can't just do it. Not that he's not worth it. He puts on a good show, but if you haven't seen it, I guess I'm just lucky enough to have seen all these things.
Yeah.
If there was something I hadn't seen, maybe.
Well, that's what I was talking with somebody the other day, and I was like, you know, I'm glad that I've seen like Jelly Roll when I did, and like even like, I guess because it was like the Luke Combs concert that we kind of got talking about, and I'm like, you know, I'm glad I got to see all these people when nobody knew who the hell they were, basically, because I got to see a fucking concert. These people are just going to see a show. They're not going to see a concert. They're going to listen to music and hope the guy puts on a hell of a show. I've seen concerts where there's might be 100 people there, and sometimes less, sometimes more, and that's the best time to have. Like that was the best times to have. But when you go to a stadium and watch these people, you're like, what the fuck is happening?
No, it's just an expensive bar.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it is. I mean, but at the same time, like as much as I don't enjoy it, I'm also like proud of them.
Right.
They deserve it.
100%.
He deserves it. I think people. I don't want people to not go. You know what I mean? Like y'all go.
No, for sure.
If you haven't seen it, you haven't been a part of it, go. Get out there and fucking buy a ticket, enjoy the show because you didn't get to. But
you didn't
in the same regard, you should start supporting smaller groups and your local music.
Yeah.
And that's where it all starts. You know what I mean? And it's way more fun to see these people than when everybody goes and sees them.
100%.
That's true.
I remember, dude. I could do a fucking week-long podcast about all the people I saw before anybody. You know what I mean? Like not before anybody, but like seeing My Chemical Romance play at the Creepy Crawl is the craziest thing I can even. Like it doesn't even make sense.
They would never go back there again.
Well, no, that is as big as your living room.
Right.
There was like 7 people there.
They wouldn't even be able to fit their
and
entourage.
they were, in my personal opinion, they were better.
Is that the
well, they were hungry.
down in the basement? Is that the one that was down in the basement on the loop? No, that was Cicero's. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
Cicero's is they got the.
But it was
stage downstairs, but it was probably.
Remember
that
there was
big.
2 Creepy Crawls.
Yes.
There was the original one. It was not the fuck road is that? So it was like Washington's here, and then whatever road this is. It was like at the corner of Washington and whatever.
Locust. Is that right together?
Possibly. Tiny, super small. Like punk. It was a punk bar. Punk bands used to play there. Like they used to have a what was it called? It was One-Eyed Willie night or One-Eyed something night, and like unknown bands would come and play. It was like a battle of the bands, and you'd win a case of this nasty beer. It was called like One-Eyed something, or it was fucking crazy. But it was just like a legendary punk rock bar, hole in the wall. Like, and the stage was literally just a box. But yeah, they played there, and it was just fucking. It was insane. Like they were straight. It was almost scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like seeing ICP at the Galaxy and shit. Like.
Yeah. That was fucking odd.
It's this Midwest twang, Zitro. He's making fun of you.
Do I
I say Washington.
Oh god damn it.
Wash.
Did I do that?
You did.
Fucking hate you. You leave me alone, man. Okay.
Wash.
It's a Midwest twang.
Yeah.
Washington. Okay. Sorry.
Library.
Yeah. I used to always get shit for that. Washington. I used to say pillow.
Pillar.
Pello. I think I used to say it with an E. Pello.
Yeah.
Washington. Washing machine.
Travern.
And milk. I used to say-
Malk.
M-E.
That is. It's like M-A-L.
Like I know it's just when you talk fast, you don't think about it.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know where the E decided, but yeah, crazy shit. Or it's like when me and fucking Brian saw Taking Back Sunday, there was legit three people there
Right.
besides the bands, and then now they're what I mean they went on became one of the biggest bands ever. They're actually coming to town too. They're playing Ballpark Village. Kinda wanna go. But yeah, go support the fucking music, man. I don't know why we got on this. There was a reason we got on this, and I don't remember what it was.
Expensive concert tickets.
Yeah. Go support the music. And yeah, tomorrow night, Violet J, Ouija Mac, Isham, me.
Now, Tigger and Kanga, just so you guys know, be well prepared.
Aggressive. Be.
That VIP may get canceled or maybe run extremely late.
Or y'all will be the only ones in the room
You know,
with the other VIP
to be
people.
fair, I haven't been on any of these dates. But besides the one show that Jay missed for his kid's graduation,
I haven't heard. Nope, haven't heard shit.
nothing. And when they've been going live on Instagram, like Isham taught Violent J how to use his phone, and they've both been going live on Instagram, like hanging out in the venues, like pre-show, like just what I mean. It seems like they're out there and having a good time.
They was having a pizza party on the last one I saw.
Yeah. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped for tomorrow. It's gonna be a dope show.
In the dope
Oh, we were
show.
talking about our weeks. Oh yeah, I didn't. You guys asked me earlier. I did not. Last week I talked about going to see Rehab. I did not go to the Rehab show, unfortunately. I probably could have. It was just, I honestly I got annoyed.
With what?
Them.
Oh, okay.
Like they hit me up, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna come. I just want to confirm because I'm gonna drive myself to fucking Illinois, and you know what I mean. Like, so I was like, I want to make sure everything's good to go and schedule a time. Well, apparently his number is not actually his number; it's his wife, who is not on tour. She's at home, and she's like, I'm trying to, I'm talking to them, and then talking back to you, and then talking to them. I'm like, no, you're fine, no big deal. And she's like, I'll send them your number, and then they'll coordinate. And I never heard from them again.
They never do.
Yeah, and she was like, I'm sorry, I'm trying, and it wasn't like a lack of but
Yeah.
I'm sure if I would have showed up, we probably would have made it work. But I was just like, I just didn't want to do it.
It's annoying.
Yeah, I didn't want to. If they were here, it would have been one thing.
Yeah.
But I was like, my car's been having issues. I'm like, I don't want to drive 2 hours. I mean, I know I could have went to the show, but I didn't just want to go to a free concert. I wanted to fucking sit down and have a fucking real conversation. And I was gonna bring all this shit out and do a video, so we can do a call in or whatever, like anytime.
Well, you might have want to get there like 9 a.m. and start setting all this shit
Well,
up.
yeah. Well, that's why I wanted. I was like, I at least wanted to plan it, like when, where. You know what I mean? I was like, I even said, I was like, I need at least an outlet. I got a time and a place to get it all going. And I was just like, fuck it. I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather just work.
Fuck it.
I'd rather just make some money.
I would like to get back to doing that, but I've been out of work for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Go to work.
Yeah, because that shit started happening with my car, and it mechanically was fine, but I didn't know how much worse it was possibly going to get by driving it. And, also, is it going to start a fire? So, like, I was like, I'll just take some time off.
You got insurance on it, don't you?
I do, but I don't have, it's just the minimum amount of coverage. Yeah, no.
So, in other words, if you hit somebody,
Stop
that's
laughing
about
at
it.
me, bro.
I mean, I got liability. That's it.
As I say, let that fucker catch fire. Claim the insurance on it. Fuck it.
It's a Midwest.
I don't think fire's covered on
Wow.
that. I think the only thing
you got
that
the minimum.
I think the only thing that's covered is if I hit somebody and then my insurance is like, no, he's a bit slow. We'll take care of it.
After you pay your whatever deductible.
Yeah, after I pay my deductible, it's like $1,000 or something. I was trying to get like the cheapest insurance on possible. I mean, it's an 04. I'm just gonna use it for like a work car.
Get a sticker and a handshake.
Sticker in a handshake.
I guess we're gonna go back to regular TV with this piece of shit.
We'll give you a sticker and a handshake. You can't even get the chat or nothing to load up.
In the handshake.
Like,
Sticker in the
it won't let me
sucks.
do nothing.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Oh well. Yeah. I went and saw the new Flash movie.
I saw that you had tagged yourself there.
Yeah, I see
How was your experience?
I'm gonna for anybody listening right now, I want to spoil the shit out of this movie.
Yeah, so if you want to know what happens, then stay tuned.
Yeah.
Because he's going
What
to
is
spoil it.
Wait a minute. Let me put my seatbelt on for this fucking ride. Let's go.
Spoiler warning. Because you can't, like, there's no way to.
If you're wanting to see the movie, just go ahead and just go to repliconradio.com and go buy some merch. Go search around the store for about 20 minutes and then come back.
Do that.
There you go.
Because there's really no way to talk about it without spoiling it, because all the best parts of the movie are the parts that need to be spoiled. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Because like everybody knows. So the previews have been out. The big selling point was Michael Keaton's back as Batman.
Yeah.
That's not a spoiler.
That was in that movie.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember hearing about it. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's the one that just came out Friday. It was
I
the
thought
Flash.
they were going to do a new Batman movie with him.
I thought it was like a
I didn't know
Batverse
it
or
was
something.
I didn't know it was going to be in a
I mean,
cameo.
He's not a cameo. He's in the fucking movie. Like it's
He is Batman.
nonstop.
so like it's the Flash. Like don't get me wrong.
Like,
It's
is he in the movie more than the Flash is?
almost the same amount.
No shit. Okay.
I mean, the Flash. So like the beginning of the movie is just the Flash. Like it starts out, so it's the Flash,
Probably the first 15 minutes or so.
and it's the Flash and Batman, Ben Affleck, which is the current
With Matt
and the
Damon
latest
in there.
Justice League movies. Affleck is the current Batman. So it's him and Alfred's calling him, and there's this whole thing going on. And the movie's got a lot of controversy because everybody hates the Flash, Ezra Miller or whatever. I guess he did some fucking up shit, or like abused people, or he's had a lot of controversy. Like the movie almost didn't come out.
See, look, that person said he should be in the dirt.
Yeah, I know he's done. I think he like fucked with kids or something.
I'll go find out.
I know he's had a lot of controversy. I honestly didn't pay any attention. I was there for fucking Keaton. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen the Flash TV show. I've never been a fan of the Flash. It's like going to see, you know what I mean? Like Marvel puts out. I didn't know who the fuck the Guardians of the Galaxy was until I went and saw the movie. It wasn't like characters I followed. You know what I mean?
I mean, cynical. I'm right there with you, dude. Superhero movies, fuck them, because they come out with one like every 3 months or some shit. It feels like.
I love them. I'm glad they do because I want to go see them all.
Oh, I understand, but I can't get caught up because they keep.
What do you
coming
got?
out all
Apparently, he got drunk in a bar in Hawaii and threw a chair across the room, and he'd split some woman's forehead open, and then he broke into a home in Vermont.
Sweet.
And started stealing bottles of alcohol.
Yeah, I know he's got.
He had 3 separate incidents.
Yeah, there's a bunch of they were talking about not putting the movie out, but then it was like everyone's like, you already showed us Keaton, fam.
I mean, I'm looking at his
I'm
picture,
pretty sure
and I'm
that's
like,
what happened. Is like you already showed us Keaton. You can't not.
Yeah, you can't go back.
Like we can not like him, and we can go and you know what I mean. You gotta fucking suspend disbelief to watch a movie anyway. You know what I mean? Like
right.
the Flash isn't real, so the guy playing the Flash could be a piece of shit
Now
in real
you
life.
really spoiled it for every fucking
Yeah,
body.
Santa Claus isn't real either. My
Oh,
bad.
God. Whoa.
Sorry, kids. I said spoiler alert.
You did, but not for that. That's a life
I didn't mean
changer.
to spoil Santa.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Fuck them kids.
But whatever. I don't want to give away all the pieces of the movie. So, but whatever. It's he's in the regular known world we know right now. He's the Flash, and people have criticized was shit in the movie, and some of it was silly. Whatever. So the story is his mom was murdered, and his dad is now in prison for murdering his mom, even though he knows for a fact his dad did not do it. He runs so fast that he goes into like this time loop where he figures out he can actually travel back in time. So he's like, oh, I could fix it. I could change it. And obviously they're like, Batfleck's like, don't do that. You know what I mean?
Don't do that.
Like you're going to fuck, you might fix that, but you're going to fuck up a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
So he does it, and he goes like, so when he goes back, he's like in this ball, and it's like his universe, and he can like see spots. He's so fast or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, there's this crazy bad Flash that like knocks him out. So he's back in time, and then he runs into his other self, and his mom's still alive. Whatever. He saves his mom. Like he changes. I can't remember what the fuck he did. He changes something so his mom's still alive. Or no, he doesn't. My bad. I'm already fucking it up. I'm spoiling it and fucking it up. So the bad guy knocks him. The bad looking Flash guy knocks him into the world. In that world, his mother is still alive, right? So he's like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to be here once he runs into his younger self. And then he realizes that's the day that he becomes the Flash, so he makes sure he goes to make him the Flash because his mom's still alive in this world, so his story had changed, you know? So then he becomes the Flash, he loses whatever. No, he loses his powers, they got to figure out how to get him home. And then they're like, oh, there's got to be a Bruce Wayne in this world. So they're in the new universe, they go to fucking Wayne Tower, and that's when they run into fucking Keaton.
Oh.
And I'm not going to front, I knew he was in it, I'm waiting for it, and his intro, I thought he was Val Kilmer. He's got long ass hair and sandals, and he starts fighting. You don't even see his face at first. You know what I'm saying? Oh. And it looks like Kilmer.
Well, he can't move like that anymore.
And then he cleaned up and he became Batman, and so now you have fucking Michael. So either way, it wasn't the intro I wanted. I wanted a bigger. You know what I mean? Like in Spider-Man when Toby and fucking the other guys show up, it's like a big fucking like. Everyone's like, oh shit! Yeah. This one's just like you went to Bruce, man. You went to his house and
he's just walking around.
Yeah, he's like in the kitchen making spaghetti.
Oh, hey! You guys want some coffee?
Right, but still, it's like you know what I mean. If you're a kid who watched fucking Batman, that's Batman.
That's Batman.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit, Batman, and it's the same house, it's the same Batmobile, it's the same Batwing.
Nice.
Yeah, you're like, fuck yeah,
that's Batman.
And so they're like, but the world's different. So there's no Aquaman. There's none of these people who were created. But Bruce Wayne was still Bruce Wayne, and he used to be Batman. He's older now. He hadn't been Batman in years because there wasn't any really problem. Like the shit was different. So like, oh, we gotta find. So then they're like, we gotta find fucking. And then Zod shows up, the Superman bad guy from the Superman movie, which is also in the trailer. So it's not really spoiling anything. But they're like, oh, we gotta find Clark. Superman doesn't exist in this world, but he's like Clark Kent's here. He just hasn't revealed himself, which is not true. They come to find out they killed Clark, but Supergirl was there, so they found her. Fucking hello, I apparently have a Supergirl fetish now.
Yep.
Hold on, I got it for you. I'll get it to you right now. You want it?
Well, while we're doing that, I'd like to shout out happy birthday to Tigger and Kanga's son.
Happy birthday.
He turned 19 over the weekend.
Happy birthday, Rue.
Happy birthday.
The real Rue.
The real Rue.
Shout out.
I mean, she's not like life-changing gorgeous, so she's pretty hot in that suit.
Oh, you had that pulled up.
I mean, it's pretty far away, it looks like.
Is it?
Is she in a hotel room?
Yeah, it's like her on set.
She's in my hotel room.
She's saving the world in a hotel room?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what the inside of my pouch looks like.
Like that girl?
Like that room with her in it, yes. Get kidding.
Never wanted to visit your pouch before.
Well. We're going to keep it that way.
But yeah, like, I mean, I don't want to spoil the whole movie, but so obviously they all team up. You know what I mean? So it's Batman, Michael Keaton Batman, this hot-ass Supergirl, fucking the two Flashes trying to beat Zod.
Is the bad Flash in a black costume?
The bad Flash is only in the fucking time thing. So when he runs real fast and goes to the time bubble,
he just hangs out in the timeline.
He's like, yeah,
or in the fucking nebula.
Well, you figure that out later. So they're fighting. There's a whole movie going on.
Was he like?
They're fighting the bad guy, and then they both find out that they can like run back. So like, she dies.
Dope. Y'all welcome.
So here's where a lot of the spoilers are coming. So Batman dies, Supergirl dies. They fucking run real fast back and they're like, oh, we can fix it.
Wait a minute. What the fuck kind of superhero movie is this if the superheroes are dying?
They've been killing them
here's the thing. Like,
it's fucking
because apparently
Civil War.
Part of the story is
they all come back.
Part of the story is only Superman or someone from Krypton can defeat these people. So Supergirl's the only one who could do it. But they keep dying. But they're like, well, we can fix it. There's two Flashes. We can fix it. We can go change time. So then they get into this fucking cycle where they're just like, they go back, they change it, and then they die a different way. They go back, they change it, and it just goes back and forth. Yeah, exactly. They mention the butterfly effect. They mention fucking Back to the Future like 15 times in this movie. But because when he goes back, he doesn't, because like they have to explain time travel because it's like it doesn't just change. Like Batman explains it, he dumps the spaghetti out. He's like, that's fucking time. He's like, it's not fucking just you change this and now it's fine again. It's now there's this one and this one and this one. Some of them are real close. Some of them are crazy. Some of them.
They're saying that the timelines interweave.
Because they're like, Back to the Future starring whatever. What is some other guy? He's like, no, it's fucking Michael J. Fox, you idiots. They're like, what are you talking about?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because everyone's different, which is why Bruce Wayne is Keaton, which is what, you know what I mean? So everything's wrong but similar. But then they keep going back and changing it. Like, multiple times, like to a point where you're just like, shut the fuck up, right? Like, nope, dead. Try this. And then the one guy, he keeps getting like stabbed with shit every time he goes back. You know what I mean?
He just pops out of the
So what it was
like,
that Flash. I'm spoiling the whole movie for you guys right now. So if you don't want the movie spoiled, this is the spoiler.
Spoiled, yeah.
Can we go back and start with the first one that come out? You can spoil that for me, so I don't have to worry about going back and watching any of them.
I don't know, but this is the real spoiler right here. So what happens was then that other the one Flash, you only saw the bad Flash once until right now.
Yeah. And
then he comes back and they like the other one, they kind of fight for a minute. He's like, wait a minute, he is the other Flash. He's the one that knocked him back to that session to where he could give him the powers because he's still trying to fix. He's already done this before.
So the bad Flash.
So he's still trying. Yeah. He's still, but he went bad because he won't stop.
Yeah.
He just keeps going back and changing things over and over and over and over, trying to save his mother.
Oh.
But you can't do it. No. Basically, you can't, if that happens, everything's fine.
Where there's death, there will always be death.
Yeah. So like, it gets all crazy, and then this is when it gets like this. To me, was the best part of the movie. So it gets all fucking crazy. They're like, fuck this. You know, he's like, I'll just fix it. Everyone's upset and blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't believe it. I can't accept it. So then all these so they're in this ball of their universe, right? So then all of a sudden you see all these other balls, all these other universes, right?
So many balls.
And they start crashing into each other, right?
All these balls.
So then you look up.
He's pulling his balls out.
So then you see like the 50s Flash with the silly hat on, like in black and white. You see fucking Christopher Reeve, Superman. Like he's in there and they show him doing shit, and you see fucking classic fucking superheroes.
So they took clips.
Yeah, they start showing all this shit, right? And then you see fucking obviously Keaton's already in the movie. You see what's his fucking name? Batman. Adam West. You see Adam West. You know what I mean? Classic Batman. All these characters, all these different worlds.
Robin.
It's like little clips, yeah. And so they all start crashing together. These worlds are colliding. And then if anybody's a Kevin Smith fan, have you ever heard him tell the story about when he wrote Superman?
Yes.
And they didn't use it. They're like, no, this is crazy. And he wanted, there was like the giant spider scene. Mm-hmm. And then they ended up, the director wanted it. And he was like, this is ridiculous. And they ended up putting it in Wild Wild West. Like that was supposed to be Kevin Smith's Superman. And Kevin Smith was like, you're fucking crazy.
The steampunk spider?
Yeah. So then there is fucking Superman fighting the giant fucking spider. Turns around, it's fucking Nick Cage, which was what Kevin Smith wanted. So it's like so much fan service in fucking 5 minutes, right? You see Nicolas Cage's fucking Superman fighting the giant spider. All this shit's going on. All these worlds colliding. You're like, holy shit, this is so fucking cool. Obviously they work it out. They fix it. He's like, no, we can't do it. We got to undo it. He gets rid of the fucking bad Flash or whatever. He's like, we got to put everything back to normal. And they go back and they put everything back to normal, except for he makes one change.
Oh, shit.
So basically, they're fighting this court case to try to free his dad for killing his mom. He's like, his dad wasn't even there. He went to the store. And they have him on tape at the store, but he never looks up. So all you see in the camera is him face down. Spoiler warning like a motherfucker. He moves the can to the top shelf. That's the only change he made. Huh? So he has to look up. So the camera sees dad at the store. So when they go back to what we think is regular life, he gets out of jail. They're like, they go to court. They're like, we have the tape now. It clearly shows him at the store at the side of the crime. She's at home. Right. He's at the store. And then Bruce calls. This is the end of the movie. Bruce calls. He's like, congratulations, Bruce Wayne. He's like, thank you so much. He's like, where are you? He's like, I'm pulling up right now. As you see Bruce Wayne's limo pull up, everyone's crowding around. Fucking Clooney.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, bro. Clooney steps out.
I feel like he was the worst Batman.
It doesn't matter. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, oh, shit.
Did he have the suit?
No, usually he was Bruce Wayne. It was Clooney. But he was Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, oh, shit.
That is funny.
And there was like a bonus scene with Aquaman, but it was fun. Like,
yeah. Sounds
Especially
like it.
because I've never, like, most of the DC movies, except for like back in the day, the '89 Batman and shit, all the new stuff, it's not been that great.
Right.
Especially because I love Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I was comparing this to a Marvel movie because it was so much fun. If people hate on it or whatever, it was silly. There's a lot of things you could be like, well, what about this? But it's not supposed to be a serious movie. It's fucking fun.
So were you when Batman was repeatedly dying? Were you guys? Was it more like a comedy, like everybody laughing?
But
Like,
no, I mean, it was tragic at first. Like, you're like, oh shit, fucking Keaton. They brought Keaton back. He's in this movie for an hour. You know, an hour and a half long. It's like 2 hours and 25 minutes. So he's probably in it for 2 hours.
Yeah.
He just wasn't in the first one. So yeah, it sucks when he dies, and then they go back.
But as it repeats,
They don't really make
starting
it
to get
funny. They just make it
It's like
like,
in Little Nicky where they bring Henry Winkler and they cover him
Yeah.
with bees. It's like, oh, man.
Well, usually when shit like that happens in movies, people are like, "Oh, now it's starting to get like." First, it was like, "What the fuck," and then it starts to get funny like the third or fourth time it happens.
right. Yeah, it wasn't. They didn't play it funny, but they played it. It was more like, it's not. This isn't work. This isn't gonna work.
Right.
You know what I mean? He would just come back. He would everyone would still shit would still happen, just different. And at first, it was like they'd play out a whole scene. You know what I mean? There was a new fight. You're like, they think you're gonna make it,
Right.
and then they don't. And then they, you know what I mean? And then it just got to a point where they just made the point. There's like boom, 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 like fuck. But it was fun. I mean, it ended. It didn't really end because clearly he's not right in the right world.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like everything's still fucked up. Aquaman's hand. There's like a fucking bonus scene where Aquaman's hammered. Like Aquaman wasn't even in the movie.
Even better.
He's on the couch going, this is
Yeah.
bullshit.
Like Wonder Woman
Right.
showed up once to help them in the very beginning of the
Was
movie.
it the one that played the movie?
Yeah. In the very beginning. That's the very beginning. She was in the opening. Like there was like a whole scene in the opener, like saving a bunch of people and running
Well,
away.
that sounds pretty cool that they got these older actors that,
Yeah.
you know, the original actors that played these parts the first time around.
Yeah, it was very nostalgic and fan service, which I love that shit. It's weird because, you know, they just did that with Spider-Man recently. That was like the big, but that became like one of the biggest movies on the planet, which I get why other people are doing it. But it's
Right.
like, but it's dope. I don't know where Keaton was. Like I need to go find somebody hit up Michael Keaton. We need to get him on the show
He hadn't done.
because it's like he disappeared.
Oh, he hasn't been doing shit.
But now he
just retired from acting.
and then he came back
Yeah.
to do Batman, and now he's doing Beetlejuice too. It's like he came back and was like, "Let's reboot everything."
Bro, I don't even get me started on Beetlejuice too.
You saw it already?
No,
I don't even think they started filming.
I'm not.
They
I'm
haven't,
not.
yeah.
I'm
They're
not too
building
keen
sets.
on. I'm not too keen on them doing a second
Why?
one.
I mean, they're bringing back the original cast.
Everybody.
Yeah. I'm excited.
They should have
about
done it a long
I
time ago.
don't-
And
Yes.
I hate remakes.
Yes, I feel
But
like
it's not a
if they were
remake; it's
gonna-
a sequel.
Yeah.
A remake might be weird,
a remake. No, fuck you. I'll punch you in the face for it.
but
I don't know. Let me see a trailer for it, and then we'll see from there. But I don't know.
I'm
if
hyped
it's
for the
gonna be-
idea.
There's no way they can make it better than the first one. No way.
no, probably not. I mean, because honestly, the movie it's really campy and weird,
Yes.
and to make it in modern day would be strange.
Yeah, and I wonder if they're gonna. I mean, obviously with the technology and shit we have versus back in what
I think it'd be dope.
89,
That was like
90,
88,
whatever.
I think.
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah.
How different is it really gonna be? You know,
It's just gonna be a sequel.
I understand.
It's Lydia's daughter is fucking Jenna Ortega. I'm sold anyway.
All so like, what Winona Ryder's in it.
Yeah, that's Lydia.
Yeah.
So Lydia, her daughter is the chick who plays Wednesday.
What about the redheaded girl? I don't remember her name. And
The
then-
mom?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure if the parents are in it or not.
Because I know the dad that played that. I don't know his fucking name, but I know he was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off and a bunch
Yeah,
of
didn't
other
he
shit.
die?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, well, not only did he die, but he was also a very bad person.
Yeah, didn't he
with
get in trouble
child
for some shit?
Yeah.
So yeah, they're probably dead. I would assume in the movie
Okay.
because she's an adult with a child now.
So it's just gonna be Winona.
But she was the one that was cool with Beetlejuice anyway.
right.
And maybe
to a point.
and
yeah.
maybe the other two. I don't know. If
Yeah, and then
the
the two
the dead
goes,
couple, but
yeah.
they're dead. So who knows?
They would have to be in it. They have to
that's like,
bring them
that's
in.
like the main part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the story.
Like, it was
line.
their house. I mean,
Right.
that-
It
yeah,
was
that
their
the whole
house,
thing.
and the whole story revolved around them.
Yeah.
So I would imagine It would have to be.
Yeah, if they're bringing Beetlejuice back.
Oh yeah, that shit was weird. Cynical. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at your comments because we don't have them up on the screen.
And then the question is, Opal going to be in it?
Is that the fat guy that
Probably.
Yeah.
that fucked everything up at the end?
Yeah, he fucked. Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't. I just know.
Is that
Keaton,
guy dead? Did he die? I feel like he
I
died.
just know Keaton
I
and
don't think
fucking
so.
what's her name and the two ladies. I don't know.
Okay.
I know that for sure. I haven't really looked into it. The Cage. Sorry, I go back to your question from earlier. Cage. That was kind of weird. It wasn't actually Nicolas Cage. It was like CGI Nicolas Cage.
I think we're gonna get a lot of AI actors.
It was CGI Nicolas Cage, but it was which was weird, but it was also in like this weird world. You know what I mean? So it kind
Right.
of made sense. But
I did see the previews for the new Indiana Jones coming out.
yeah, it looks.
June
I'm hyped for that.
30th. It looks really good. That might be one I might.
Yeah, Keaton is Beetlejuice.
Go
Absolutely.
see.
Yeah, that's what I said. If Keaton's Beetlejuice, I'm in. 100%.
Yeah. Glenn Shadix died.
I mean, is he?
Opal,
Yeah,
that guy.
yeah, that's Opal.
Or whatever
I mean,
his name was.
If Michael Keaton's in the movie and he's not Beetlejuice,
No, he's
fuck you.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, fuck you if he's not. I mean, that's just whoever
Like,
created that's just piss poor on
I
them.
know people hate fucking reboots. I don't.
No,
that's the
he
shit I
is
love,
Beetlejuice.
man. I love it. Like I
I
wouldn't
don't
even
like
care.
remakes of movies. If you want a sequel, fine.
Some of them I do, some of them I don't. But I'm gonna go see them just because I love the nostalgia factor of it.
No,
Because sometimes you can't do it. Like you know what I mean? Like what if Keaton died
I mean, I like the new
and they
one.
wanted to make a Beetlejuice? You know what I'm saying? Like they find a way to do it. It sucks.
Look,
I mean, anymore we're gonna be getting movies from dead actors anyways because of AI likeness.
What?
Like that's become
Like
a
that
thing.
fucking the Ghostbusters movie. Did you ever watch that one?
no, I can't find it anywhere.
Really?
Oh yeah, I looked at it.
The one that fucking the one with the so they
Streaming platform.
introduced, so they're making there's a new one getting ready to come out with the fucking the kids.
Yeah.
The kids from that one are gonna be Ghostbusters.
Look,
I'm fine with it. They did it right. They fucking
yeah,
generationalized it together. It wasn't just a reboot. It was like these are the children of the.
right.
It's like a legacy,
yeah,
and we reintroduce them together.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's way better way than just to be like, here's a new one. I rewatched fucking Entourage, the TV show
Cynical, I'll
Entourage.
give you that, dude.
They're talking about
Cobra
rebooting
Kai
that.
was phenomenal.
I mean,
Cobra-
I like the Munsters, and now I mean that was technically kind of like a standalone, but I
Still
mean,
a reboot.
I liked
didn't
it.
care for it. It was okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I also seen that they're making a
I don't like
Goonies
it.
fucking 2, and I don't know
It was
how I
fun.
feel
They've been talking about that forever since
They-
Goonies. Same with Beetlejuice,
They have.
Goonies, and Back to the Future have been talking about sequels ever since the last one came out.
I don't feel like we need another Back to the Future. I feel like we got too many.
They would have already made it if it wasn't for Michael Jackson's sickness. 100%.
Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
But I feel like the dude can
They both
still,
have a sickness.
Yes, they do.
I feel like the dude could still pull it off. I mean, he was in, what the fuck was he in that I just watched not too long ago? I can't fucking remember.
the interview about
They
how
talked
bad
about
it's gotten.
But he was fine. I mean, he's fine in like.
Yeah,
I mean,
Afterlife
that would
was
just
great.
take-
Yeah, that's what it's called. Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. I cried like a motherfucker watching that movie, bro.
It would probably take too long for them to make.
They talked
another
about it a
Back
lot.
to the Future
I
with
remember
his
when we were
sickness
kids.
or
That shit came
illness.
out when we were kids.
Yeah.
And I remember there was rumors then, and I believed them, that Back to the Future 4, they were going to the moon for some fucking reason. On the train.
There's a base
On
on
the
moon.
train. They were taking the train because they had the fucking train that traveled at the end.
Right.
After
That
they
was
blew up the
West-
fucking
Western
DeLorean.
days.
Yeah, and the fucking it was Doc and his family. I was like, they fucking fly away. I'm like, for some reason, there was rumors that they were going to the moon for some. I don't know why. I guess because they live there in the future.
It's a
To the
military
moon.
base.
Well, they go. You know what I mean? They go to the future. There's space. They go to the future. I was so hyped for it. I was like, that's gonna be so dope. And especially that's what movies did in the '80s. It was like part 1, part 2, part 3, and it was either to the hood or to the moon. You know what I mean? Like
Back to the future.
Leprechaun in the hood, Jason in
They're
space.
redoing Leprechaun.
Right.
I know, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we need to even redo those.
I mean, if they do
You
it
don't,
right,
but
they've
they-
already fucked up that whole
Well, see,
franchise.
the problem is my generation, the 80s, 90s, have already created everything that these people could ever imagine of thinking of.
Yeah, so, we
So
gotta
the
reboot
movies
them.
and shit that we get now, yes, everything is like, oh, well, that's like this movie from back in the 80s. This movie's just like back in the 90s.
But see,
So I get it.
Which is what they did for a long time. But the problem is, like that, like you can make an original movie that's better than Back to the Future. Let's say, okay.
Can you though?
Well, I'm just saying
If
you
you
did.
can- if
I'm
you
just saying
can.
you did. You did
Sure.
it. It's happened. Somebody made it. They made it. But it's like a time travel movie or whatever. It's similar.
Hot
So
Tub
you
Time
can make
Machine.
a movie
That's a great fucking
similar,
The second
right?
one's shit.
And it's
Yeah,
better.
The second one's good too.
But it would be less popular because it doesn't have that name attached to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they learn that. Unfortunately, I mean, and it's true. People are fucking idiots. And we're us included. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna go out and you would run out and see Back to the Future 4 before you would run out and see Time Is Up. You know what I mean? Just because you know Back to the Future is fucking dope.
But
This
in
could
all
be great, but you don't
fairness,
give a shit.
Your 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds might want to go see Time Is Up
Yeah, but
before Back to the
7, 8,
Future.
9, 10-year-old ain't buying tickets. You are.
I understand.
So they got to get into your nostalgia.
But parents tend to do stuff.
And then
with their
your
kids
nostalgia
these
becomes your
days.
kids' nostalgia because you watched that shit with
well,
your
that
kids.
goes back to the concert ticket prices of the shit that
Yeah.
we watched growing up. Now we want to see them.
It's all just reboots.
Yeah, it's all reboots.
They're just rebooting themselves.
I think
for
we
a
need
new
another
generation.
Howard the Duck. I think, yeah.
Bro,
Bring it
it's
back.
coming. You know, he's been in 2 Marvel movies now. That's a
Howard?
Marvel character. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I- no fucking idea.
yeah. Yeah.
I would not say no on that.
He's been in 2 Marvel movies. He's
But it
showed
has-
up like
But it
It's like
has
a-
to be done right.
he was in was it the I
Bring
think,
back Leah Thomas.
I think it was the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it was the first one. He didn't talk. It was a after credit scene. Or no, he did talk. He was in the background of a scene in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy called the Collector, and he like collects rare items, and he had Howard the Duck in a cage.
Ooh.
And then at the end of
Oh.
the movie, they blew up his thing, and Howard the Duck was sitting there sipping a martini,
Boom.
talking to. He's like, he says one line at the. I don't remember what it was, and then he showed up at the end of this Guardians. They have like their own planet
Uh-huh.
now, or space station, whatever it is, and he's there hanging out. He doesn't say nothing, but you see him hanging out.
Oh, I fucking
So
love
he's
it.
there.
I love
They're
it.
not just sticking him there for no reason.
I love it.
It might take them 10 years, but they're not just sticking him
He
in the
might not be
background
the
for no
main
reason.
character, but he's gonna be a character.
He's coming. He's coming back around.
Love it.
They're starting to get. They're like people are hating on Marvel right now because they did such a big thing. They can't. This is my opinion, but I truly believe it's real. They went 20 years with this MCU. Started with Iron Man 1, which they didn't even know would work, all the way to fucking Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
They did all these movies that connect. And now, then the next one come out, everyone's like, what's this shit? Like, bro, we just fucking built up 20 years of movies into a big finale. We can't just do another big finale the next movie.
Yeah.
They're creators. They're back at square one.
Yeah, they're starting over.
They still have some of the same characters, obviously, but there's this guy, here's this character. They're introducing all these different people and different things very slowly, and now they're getting into horror. They're dabbling in horror.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? They did a fucking
They got whores?
they did an hour special on Disney Plus that was horror, Werewolf by Night. You know what I mean? And then they're doing Blades coming out in like a year or two.
Blade, you dead homie?
No, Blade.
Oh,
like
Blade.
the reboot, another reboot.
The guy that
Blade.
didn't pay his taxes.
But you know,
Wesley Snipes?
well, yeah, but now they're putting him in the MCU continuity.
Is
I
Wesley
think
Snipes
he's going to be a
play
part of it, but he's not Blade. They got a young guy that played Blade. They have to. It's Wesley Snipes is but I think he's going to be a part of it somehow. Because what they're doing is they're taking all the old movies that don't work anymore and they're putting those in the like continuity too. Like the new Deadpool movie is going to have Hugh Jackman in it, but he's going to be from another
so
universe.
Excited.
You know what I'm saying? And they're bringing in like the Fox
I'm
X-Men.
not quite sure we needed a second one of those, but
What?
Deadpool.
This will be the third one, so yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I
We
don't
need-
think
we
I don't
need
know if
more.
we really needed a second.
We need
one.
more.
Oh, we do.
We need all the Deadpools.
But they're bringing it all together, and they're in, like Blade's supposed to be R. It's going to be their first R-rated movie.
Yeah.
So they're bringing in more adult stuff.
Weren't these
Which is
last
they're gonna-
two Blades rated R?
Yeah, but they weren't part of the MCU. That was in the fucking. That was like in 1990.
Well, yeah, but wasn't it off the character?
Yeah, but the MCU technically the new Marvel universe started with Iron Man 1, and then everything since then. It's all connected. But they're
Oh, so
bringing
we're
in.
gonna say fuck those movies outside here.
No, they'll bring them into the universe, but it'll be like in another. It'll be basically another universe.
Well, they're not gonna be the same movie.
Like in the last Spider-Man, Spider-Man lives in 616, right? Like Toby or not? What's the fucking kid's name? The kid who currently plays Spider-Man, and all the current Marvel stuff is in the 616 universe.
Is that the black kid?
No. That's a whole nother. That's
Whole
a different.
different.
That's a different universe too. But that's Sony. But Sony and Marvel are connected.
Right.
But that's another universe.
There Damn,
Which
they
is
got too many universes.
Well, yeah, that's why they started. They're in the multiverse thing right now. But in the last Spider-Man movie, like the third
Is
one,
it Tom Holland?
yeah, Tom Holland, yes. So the
Thanks,
Tom
Samuel.
Holland universe is 616. Tobey Maguire from the old Spider-Man movies is in whatever, I don't know his area code or whatever. But so he showed up in the new one, and Andrew Garfield, the other two people. So they're bringing those movies back.
So they have like 18 Spider-Mans fighting at
They're
once.
just, they're not doing, it's not to do, I mean, one, it's fan service. It's like bringing Keaton back, right? So if that was your Spider-Man, you're like, oh shit, dope. You know what I mean? And two, it's showing respect to all the things before. Because superhero movies then weren't nearly as respected as they are now.
Right.
So they're taking those old movies that we grew up on and they're making them part of the universe, but not in the universe. You know what I'm saying? So like, okay, Toby, that shit you watched when you were a kid, that exists. That's real. It was just in this universe. We're exploring this universe now.
Yeah, you can't come in our universe. You got to go stay.
They came in, they said hello. You know what I'm saying? They're like, we're real. That shit happened. Don't get
Right.
upset. We're going to help out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have fun here. And then we're going to go back to our sandbox.
Yeah, the universe is a bowl of spaghetti, Rue.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bowl of spaghetti.
Yeah, even in the Spider-Verse movie, people from Marvel, there's a what's his, god damn it, what's his name? Fuck. My fucking brain's shit.
I don't know what you're thinking about. So.
It's on the tip of my fucking tongue, man. Who's the fucking guy? He's the black dude. He's an actor and a singer. He's not Jamie Foxx.
No, you're
Tyrese.
Childish Gambino.
Yes, Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
So Childish Gambino in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is, or in Marvel in general, is Miles' or the guy, he plays a character in Marvel Spider-Man who is Miles Morales' uncle, right? Miles has never been in the MCU yet, but his uncle has, who becomes a bad guy called the Prowler. In the cartoon that just came out with Miles, live action Childish Gambino is just in a cage in the cartoon world as the Prowler. Just because it's all connected. He's from another universe. They kidnapped him from a different universe, and he's in the cartoon universe in a cell. So it's all going to come together eventually, and it's fucking crazy. And if you pay attention, it's fun. If you don't pay attention, then you're just fucking confused.
Well, I don't watch.
DBM
it
is lost. He always is.
Yep.
Yeah, something Glover. Danny
Donald
Glover. Yeah.
Danny Glover,
Donald,
whoever the fuck that is.
Yeah, you're right.
Danny Glover.
Lyle Lovett.
Whoever the fuck that is.
All right. I gotta take a pee break real quick. Here, I'm gonna put this up on the screen. Oh, you can't even see. You got it pulled up over there, right, Rue?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot you don't have it on the screen. So this is, one
Oh
of the,
yeah, I couldn't get it on.
kind of a DBM type of thing, but different. I think you and me are probably old as fuck. I just kind of see what Dead Body Man's answers are and
Oh,
anybody
you-
else's. So it's a have I ever retro edition. You get a point for everything you've never done. So if you've never done it, you get a point. If you have done it,
Is that all it's on here? Is just these 20 things?
20 things. Yeah. I don't know if you want to go over them. I kind of want to see what the chat has too. I'll tell you this. So you get a point. 1 point for everything you've never done. I got 20 points. Every single one of these things I've done it. I want to see where y'all are.
Wait, how'd you get 20 points if you?
Because you don't get you only get a point for the things you've done.
It says you've never done. For each thing, yeah, you got 0 points. Yeah.
Whatever. I've done them all. However that works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, give yourself a point for everything you've done or that you had never done.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's got 20 things on there, and it's let's see. Use a rotary phone. Use a floppy disk, a typewriter. Taking photos with a film camera. Listen to music on a CD. Listen to.
No, MapQuest does not count as a paper map.
No, that doesn't.
You have to
count.
have the actual physical map in your hand and follow the direction to find your way.
Yeah, listen.
Not read a piece of paper that tells you where to go.
Yeah, because that's already mapped out. You like reading a map and having a map already have the directions on there is totally different. But yeah, let's see. Listen to a vinyl record. Listen to music on a Walkman. Listen to music on a boombox. Watch a video from VHS tape. Sent or received a fax. recorded music from a radio to a cassette tape, rented a video from Blockbuster, accessed the internet by dial-up, used a phone book, sent a postcard, used a paper map to get somewhere, owned a dictionary, owned an encyclopedia, and paid with a paper check.
It was crazy to see this online and see how many people were getting points.
Yeah.
Made me feel old.
I might have 2 points here. Or
What are
I'm
the things
sorry.
you've never done?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What? Mine is 2 points, I guess, because I got to give myself. So I think I might have 18 here.
So what are the 2 things you've never done?
Well, I don't think I've ever sent a fax myself
Or received one?
or received one.
Did it?
And I'm not 100% sure. Maybe 3
I
points.
hated fax. I hated
Yeah,
fax.
I did too.
I
Still do.
never could get fucking the fax machine to work.
You know what? If I take something and have somebody else fax it, does that count as sending a fax myself?
Technically, I guess, yeah. What's the other thing you haven't done
Okay.
here? I
I'm
figured
not-
there'd be a bunch of things Tony hadn't done, but not you.
I'm not sure if I've ever sent a
You
postcard,
guys think I'm so fucking young?
and I'm
I
not
love it.
sure if I own an encyclopedia.
Like, even when you were a
No,
kid, like you had it at the crib?
Nope, I own
Oh,
an
wow.
Yes, no, I own
That
encyclopedias.
was a
yes.
fun shot.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah, I
You
owned
should-
it. I own
You
encyclopedias.
should rewind that for
You
Pete
can't.
and
Every time he
Mitchell.
tries, it don't work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm streaming.
You never sent a postcard back?
I don't think so. I might have. Like when we were in Florida when I was 8,
Yeah,
but it
I
was
used to do
like
that shit
my
when I was a
parents and
kid.
us.
What about you, Tony? How many things you ain't done?
Well, since I'm so young, you guys would
I
think
guess
I'd
I
have
got
20
20.
points, but
Have you ever used a rotary phone?
I've done all these things.
Have you?
Yeah, I didn't get any points.
I don't think you've ever used a rotary phone.
Yes, I have.
Do you even know? Can you explain
Like-
how to use one?
Yeah, you got whatever number you want. You gotta go,
Yeah.
let it go all the way back, and you gotta go. Yeah,
But you have to stick your finger in the hole with that number on it.
that's what I just said. You
You
pick the
said
number that you
whatever
want.
number you want.
I used to fight that thing.
Yeah, whatever number you
Why'd
want.
Stop
you
trying to take my
disappear?
finger! Stop trying to take my finger!
Yeah, it's like if you don't get it out enough
Yeah.
time, it doesn't count the number, and you gotta start all over.
Why'd you take it off? As we were going over them.
It's still here. I can put it back. I was,
yeah,
I was
I,
watching him rotary phone.
Yeah, I've done all those things.
I wanted to see the comments, and I can't do both.
Because I feel like those were way out before you were even
I'm-
using computers in
I'm
school.
not that fucking young, guys.
You always say you are.
I mean, you're what,
You
seven?
used them in school?
No, I used them we had a
Did you
computer
use
at my-
floppy disk or
Yes.
hard floppy disks?
floppy disk?
Because there was actual floppies.
Yeah.
And then there were
were
floppy
hard
disks that
floppy.
were in the fucking hard case.
The little tiny ones. I never
Yeah.
used the
And
tiny
you could
ones,
take
but I
the
did
little
use the
thing and
big. one.
No, but they would put the actual one that was the big one that was
Yeah.
floppy.
Yeah.
Those ended up inside of those cases that became.
Because then you could
Yeah.
just take
We
the
used
little,
those for way longer.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
take the little slide and slide it open and
Yeah.
fuck with it and break it.
But they were still
Yeah.
called floppy disks, even though they were not.
I mean, I've
floppy.
used floppy disks that had that little sliding thing on there, but
Yeah.
I never used the smaller ones. But I have used the floppy disk.
When the hell did you use a cassette tape?
I had a cassette player,
Or a vinyl record?
or I had a Walkman.
I mean, that's common now.
Last week I told you guys that
Vinyl
I'm
record, yeah.
I'm a
and
Malinkalo.
cassettes are back too.
I said last week because I'm a Malinkalo that the first time I got introduced to ICP was a great Malenko
Yeah.
cassette.
That came
Well,
out on
you're
cassette.
too young to rent a video from Blockbuster. Your
I
mom
would-
and
I
dad
went to
might have.
Blockbuster all the time, and then they had
Your
the
mom
thing-
and dad might have
They,
rented
no,
one,
they
but
had
I don't
a,
think you
no, they had a thing where you could have like a password set up in the system or in their profile that
did. There
you
was
would go
no
in.
passwords. There was cards. You had to have a card.
No, we
if you
had-
didn't have a card,
No.
you were fucked. You couldn't get one.
I used my parents' card and I used the password that they set so I could go in and rent my own movies. I didn't drive there, but I mean they would have me run in and go get the shit.
I mean, if you live in Alaska, you could still rent a movie at Blockbuster.
The one,
Still, yeah.
yeah, that's an Airbnb, by the way.
Is that right?
Yep.
You didn't have to use a paper map.
I did. I drove for Domino's and I had a trucker's atlas in my car because I couldn't
Oh,
afford
you
a
were-
fucking GPS unit.
By the time you were old enough to work, they already had GPSs out.
Yeah, if you had $500 fucking dollars for a Garmin or
It's true.
something, I didn't, so I had to use a paper map and the one they had on the wall at the store, and you had to map out your fucking route, and then you're like, all right, this street,
yeah, I used
this
to do that
fucking
shit
street,
when I
this
was living
street,
pizza.
and God forbid if you forget a fucking turn, Jesus Christ.
You remember
Access
traveling?
The internet by dial-up. You might have done that in school.
I remember fucking.
Yeah, when we had to fucking fold out the map and it took up over.
Well, we did that,
fucking
and then the
dashboard.
upgrade to that was we'd print them out.
Yeah.
Once the internet
Oh, yeah.
started, we'd print out map quests and shit.
Yeah. Once it stopped taking 10 minutes to print it,
Yeah.
we'd be like, okay, I'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah, we'd have fucking
we-
pages.
dude,
We'd
we
have like
had-
a packet. I remember Rube being the passenger seat having a packet.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd be like, where are we going next? Where are we? Always because you can't just look. You gotta be like,
missed
come on,
a turn,
man.
like, fuck, where am I at now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That's
you
just
actually paid with a paper check.
Yeah.
I don't feel like.
I mean, people still do. Old people still do that right now.
I've done that.
Old people.
How do you think I
not,
got-
Not this 20-year-old.
How do you think I
That's
got my
true.
car? I use a cashier's check.
That's not. That's. Different.
I've written out checks
I mean,
too.
that's technically, yeah.
I mean,
I
know
guess
how to
it's the
fill
same.
out a check. I've used paper checks before. I'm not as young as you think I am. I've done all these things, and
That body man's
I
actually
hate it.
50, and P and I are the youngest ones.
True.
I'm not saying I'm older than you.
What do we got here?
Oh, there's another one.
No, I do have a different one, but I want to look at everybody's comments real first. I couldn't. If I looked at everybody's comments, that would have disappeared, and I would have just been on this screen.
Yes, I played Oregon Trail on a floppy disk too.
Map,
Now,
yeah,
see, I
MapQuest
did-
printouts does not count as a paper map, but it was as we just said, the next step.
Now, see,
up,
I
yeah.
played Oregon Trail at school. That one I did at school.
Remember playing? I don't know if P even knows this. Remember playing Logo on the floppy disk at school
What the fuck is logo?
with the little turtle, and you created designs and shit.
Maybe. I feel like you just flicked something in my brain and it hurt.
Remember the little turtle? It was like you would like click from one point. You click the turtle. You click on him, or you'd move him where you needed to
This-
go.
What's the name?
I'm
And then you clicked
visualizing what
another
you're saying,
point,
but
and then he'd
not-
take off and make a line.
What name did you say of the game?
It was called Logo.
Yes.
Logo.
I vaguely remember that. Like it feels like you're bringing up some sort of trauma.
That was one of the favorite. That was one of
You know
my
what I'm
favorite.
saying? Like,
That was one of my favorite things. Is it was like a design program, and you used to be able to create designs and shit. P's eyes are glued on the TV.
bro, I turned around and
Bodie.
I was like, damn, bro.
Straight.
You should
Bodie.
not have this on.
Bodie do. What that Bodie do?
That one was them going down the fucking gravel road and her sitting in the back of the truck.
Jesus, naked and afraid. Mousetrap? I never played. I don't
I
think
played the board game.
I remember, yeah, with the bathtub and the ball. Yeah, I remember that fucking hella. Did you find what he was talking about?
No, trying to look up logo.
Right.
Yeah,
Logo,
good
the
luck.
floppy disk game?
Logo game. Good luck.
I remember the one thing. You know what I remember? Like, besides like lemonade stand at school, you remember that, right?
That one was fun.
Ours
I played
was hot
that.
dog stand. We'd have the hot dog stand where we sold hot dogs, and we'd like.
Yeah, I remember. I
other
feel
stuff.
like that was like on the fucking calculator or something.
So I played the lemonade one that you're talking about. I like Museum Madness too. That
But then I remember when we got to, I think it was middle school, they used to put the lemmings on the computer. You remember that? Where you had to make it to where they all ran off the cliff. Nobody
Yes.
remembers this shit.
Which one?
Yes.
Lemmings?
Lemon? Oh yeah, I
Yes.
played that.
That shit was
I actually
dope,
had
bro.
that for the computer at my house, which I couldn't really play a lot of games on the computer at my house because it was so fucking slow. It wouldn't run anything. Anything I put on there just made it slower. I was like, fuck.
You still trying to look up logo over there?
Yeah, I am now. I only got like a couple ideas on how to look
And
it
yes,
up.
Jenny, old does hurt.
I had, where is my...
I mean, that, at least hurting your back by almost falling off the porch is a legitimate way to hurt your back. I've hurt my back trying to, pull my shirt down before.
All right, here we go. This is a hard one.
All right, yeah, here it is. I found
You
it.
got
Need Your Suit Larry, that was a good one.
I had that on like a
I had
home game.
Yeah, I could never figure it the fuck out. I had no
It was
idea.
weird to me. You just liked it because it had boobs and fucking dirty jokes and
I
shit.
could never get to the boobs, man. I wanted to. I was like, I want to get to where's the boobs.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was a weird game.
Like you had a turtle, and you had to create designs, and you just kind of clicked for what points you wanted him to go.
I remember it. I vaguely remember it.
Yeah, and
It's like in the deep recessions of my mind.
I mean, and then eventually, if you were good at it, you could create shit like that.
I don't know if I could do all that.
If you were good
I
at it.
never played that. I already got my hands on
That's what the first one was. I
Rue hasn't even looked at it yet, so
logo game. Oh, it's a DOS game.
don't give it away.
If you had to get rid of one,
Stephen King, Wes Craven, John Carpenter, Rob Zombie. So this is just in reference to movies, right? Movies.
I think this is easy for me.
It has to be just
Movies.
He's the only one. Zombie is the only one who made music.
Right.
Movies.
What's
your-
Carpenter's first name?
John.
John. Yeah.
He's the one who made Halloween.
Yeah. This is pretty simple for me.
Yeah.
It's simple for me too, but I mean, I like his movies, but yeah.
I mean, I'd be okay with getting rid of 2, but
he's like, fuck it, get rid of all of them. Just fuck them all.
Well, no, King and Wes Craven those are like top notch. Then you got Carpenter in there that came a little.
I feel like
hair
he's gonna
later.
have a different answer than you.
But the one that I would get rid of would be Rob Zombie.
No, I agree with him. I would say Zombie.
Oh, I thought you were saying something
because
else.
the other 3 have. I mean, I love his movies, and he has created classics and cult films, but. As far as like he's in a different league.
Yeah.
The other 3 are in a different league than Zombie. I mean,
so that's because
that's
those 3 came out like right around roughly within the same time frame.
John Carpenter redefined horror with Halloween.
Here's my biggest question with this is the Stephen King.
Have you seen any Stephen King movies?
Well, the question is it just the movies? Do we still have his books and other people just because Stephen King's not a movie maker. He writes books and people adapt them into movies.
Then
I mean, he does play in his own movies though.
Well, that's still in the same vein. I mean, if he approves the movie,
I mean,
the final.
Well, I'm saying if we get rid of Stephen King, do we get rid of his books?
Because he wrote them.
So if we get rid of Stephen King's, then we're also getting rid of his books.
Probably.
So if we get rid of Rob Zombie, we're also getting rid of his music, right?
I mean, well, you just didn't. If you're going in that. Well, we just said based on movies.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, but Stephen King doesn't make movies. He's not a director.
Neither did John
Stephen King a
Carpenter or Wes Craven.
Yeah, they're all directors. They're all the directors.
They wrote most of their shit.
Stephen King doesn't. Does he direct his movies though?
I'm sure he directed a few of them.
I don't know if he does.
I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, I know for a fact he's directed a couple of them. I don't know about all of them, but I know he's directed a few of them.
I feel like Rob Zombie is just the easy answer because he's current.
No, he learned his lesson because he directed Maximum Overdrive, which is one of my favorite movies. I love that fucking movie.
Yeah, that's a great, fantastic movie.
He fucking hates that movie, and it was 1986, and that was like the only film that he actually directed himself.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I love that.
I knew he did at least one.
So yeah, he doesn't. But Wes Craven and John Carpenter direct, and I think write most of all the shit. Yeah. And same with Rob Zombie.
I mean,
so we have 3 writer-directors, and then we have one guy that just writes stories that people adapt.
So then you're going to have to so you take his books away? Is that what we're talking about? So you either keep
Well, if you take his books away, then you don't get any of his movies. But if you keep his books, and people can still make movies based off his books, I don't know.
I'm looking up John Carpenter movies because I'm trying to see.
I mean, all it says is if you had to pick one, get rid of one.
Had to get rid of one. If you had to, so reverse it then. If you had to pick only one, if you could only keep one, who would you keep?
I'd probably keep Stephen King, just because I'm a pretty big fan of Stephen King.
If I had to keep one, man, that's tough because I love Halloween, and like you get that time of year just hearing that fucking the piano. It's so nostalgic. It like defines the Halloween season for me, but I love The Shining. It is like one of my top like 5 favorite movies. I love The Shining so much, but I don't watch it that often. So like it would be difficult to choose between Carpenter.
But no Craven's not even up there, huh? I think I'd pick Craven.
Let's see.
Fucking Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, I wasn't big on those.
See, I wasn't huge into that.
Really, you guys aren't Freddy people?
No.
Oh, you're not Scream people?
I'm Scream. No. I love Scream. That also.
I thought the movies were fucking stupid,
dude. Scream it. That was the. It was a lull because there was everybody. They did all the shit in the 80s, like you said, and then there was a lull. And everybody was coming out with shitty movies. Yeah. And then along came Scream and just totally revamped the horror movie scene.
It did.
Like, I mean, that was a different caliber of movie. I love that movie.
It's so hard to get rid of Zombie because Devil's Rejects is like...
I'm feeling woozy here.
Devil's Rejects is one of my favorite movies ever.
But I could do without that.
Like, I would watch Devil's Rejects over Halloween.
I would, too. Just because I'm not a Halloween fan, but... Just the time.
But what is John? I know John Carpenter's done a lot of shit, but what is it? What are you looking up right now?
Right now, I'm on John Carpenter's IMDb.
All right.
I didn't know he directed so many Halloween
There's
movies.
yeah.
There's a fuck ton of Halloween movies that he directed.
Besides Halloween, though, what do we have? I know there's a few, but
Hold on. Escape from New York.
yeah,
This is a great movie.
that's a great movie.
He didn't do a lot. I will say Carpenter didn't do a lot. He did The Fog. I mean, he's done a lot of movies, but like as far as like his top tier ones, all I'm seeing is fucking Halloween movies. So, I mean, if that's the case,
That's it. That's all you get.
I mean, there's a lot. There's 58 movies on here, but like 45 of them are Halloweens. So if you go by that, and let's see, I'm trying to think of what Wes Craven did. Let's see. Like I know certain films that they've done. I just don't know their whole catalog. So, let's see. I don't want to go to the wiki.
Oh, okay. Is it true? I do kind of remember. That's like Pac-Man. Sorry, way fucking backwards in time.
Way backwards.
He sent me here, bro. That's a screenshot of Mousetrap,
Oh, okay.
the video game. I remember it vaguely, but it was like bootleg Pac-Man,
Yeah, I get that's what it
which
looks
ain't
like.
nothing wrong with that.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Wes Craven. He's done
He's done a lot.
He's done a lot of different shit. Like he did. Let's see. He obviously did Freddy. He did Scream. Let's see. He also did a fuck ton of Krueger movies. He did The Last House on the Left. The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, Craven's done a lot.
Freddy
I feel like
vs. Ghostbusters. What?
is that real?
That's a real thing. 2004. It's
What
a
does it
short.
say?
Oh, it's like okay.
Yeah.
What was it?
It was Freddy versus Ghostbusters. Let's see, Shocker. Yeah, I mean, so he did like a handful of like top tier movies. I think King did has got the most credit out of all of them. But as far as like if you're just going by like how many banger movies did these people make? I think John Carpenter falls to the bottom of that list. You guys playing fucking Atari games?
Yeah,
Just looking them up. Just
Right.
Fucking,
Yeah, it's fucking
what is that? The
Galaga.
Commando, the Apache helicopter
that's
one?
so weird. That it
Yeah.
sounds like that.
Yeah. Like you just blew up a helicopter. Or no, it's like Space Invaders, and
That's
they blew up the fucking ship.
That's what I was gonna say earlier.
Yeah.
Who's playing Space Invaders?
Yeah, you know what? I think I might. Man,
I mean, if you're going just by that, I would have to go John Carpenter because I mean, yeah, he did Halloween, but that's all he did. I mean, he did it.
he did a few other things.
He did 58 movies.
Does anybody say anything? I can't.
I just
remember.
don't see any other banger of a movies that he's done.
It's so fucking weird.
Jason
Can
versus
other people hear
Leatherface. They
You
could
can
probably
see
hear it.
that.
I mean, he did Escape from LA, but
Yeah, there was
maybe John Carpenter.
Escape from LA, Escape from New York, Big Trouble in Little China. That's a hard one to get rid of. I didn't know that was John
Didn't-
Carpenter.
Did he do? No, he didn't do Children of the Corn. But that was a Stephen King.
Christine,
I
which
think.
is a Stephen King, but he directed it. Halloween.
Children of the
H2O,
Corn was a story
Halloween.
by Stephen King.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Stephen King movies. Yeah, Stephen King. I mean, he's on the list. Like nobody's getting rid of him. If you are, then you probably just don't enjoy fucking movies. Simple as that.
But who would you pick if you can only pick one, and who do you get rid of if you have to
Stephen
get
King.
rid
If
of
I can only pick one, if I had to get rid of anything, I think I get more utility out of the other three. I'd have to get rid of John Carpenter because there's not as much utility. Rob Zombie's done all kinds of shit.
You get 0 Halloween movies.
That's
Because
a
Rob
that's a
Zombie
big
is
hit.
not going to make a Halloween movie if it doesn't already exist because
He
you don't
did
know
too.
about it.
I mean, true, but
I mean, but he did. He did
he
two
did.
of them.
I understand, but he only did 2 of them because
They were remakes.
he already knew about it.
I mean, I feel like Rob Zombie's, as much as I enjoy Rob Zombie, I feel like it's just the easy answer because he's so new.
But he's got more good movies.
But Three from Hell, I think, is better than, man, I don't know. It's hard.
That's what I'm saying. Like as far as like utility, like if I get rid of John Carpenter, I lose Halloween, which is a huge fucking hit. But what else am I losing? Not a lot. It's just that. So
Trouble.
you take one hit, or you take like Rob Zombie. He's
Yeah.
got like 7 or 8 movies that you're like, you're losing like 7 or 8 like really good fucking movies.
I mean, if I get rid of
See, that's even he says that even like The Shining, that was Kubrick. Like the Stephen King movies are not Stephen King.
They're adaptations, and he usually hates them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're different. Like he said, The Shining book is way different than the movie.
It is.
The movie's great. I don't.
Well, they have to do that.
To be
in order
honest,
to
I've
make the
never
money.
read a Stephen King
Otherwise,
book.
they have to pay
I
Stephen
read
King a
it.
shit ton of money.
I never read it.
I read it.
Well, I seen
Or
the
no.
movies.
No, I read Jurassic Park.
That's Michael Crichton.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Glad you read it though.
I read a
Not
book.
Stephen King.
I read a book, guys.
Congratulations.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like if we're just saying director, Stephen King's out. Because clearly he directed one thing.
I'm gonna keep my childhood, and I'm gonna get rid of Rob Zombie.
But Stephen King, you would still get he'd still write the books, and other people would make his movies. Good.
And if I had to keep one, I'm keeping Stephen King.
Really?
Yep.
I can't. If I had to keep one, it's Wes Craven. 100%.
Because those three are all my childhood. That's from my childhood. I'm not gonna.
I don't think
those movies made me who I am today.
I think I would.
Watch
I think
it
I would
now.
get rid of John Carpenter, and I would 100% keep Wes Craven.
Yeah,
I can see that.
he wouldn't be my.
I could go either way with Carpenter or Zombie, but I like zombie movies better. Honestly, I like Devil's Rejects more than anything Carpenter's ever done. Solely based off Devil's Rejects.
I can respect
It's a good
that.
movie. And House of a Thousand Corpses.
But Wes Craven would be the number one. I'm not a horror guy for the most part, but I can't
am.
lose.
That's why you
Wes.
keep-
Anytime we talked about like our favorite horror movies, Wes Craven's New Nightmare is like my number one.
Yeah.
That movie affected me. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit made Freddy Krueger real.
Yeah.
Like remember earlier when I told y'all Santa wasn't real?
Yeah.
Wes Craven's New Nightmare did the opposite for Freddy to me.
Ooh.
Like that made him real. Like that shit, you know what I mean? That shit affected my life. And Scream's great. It's the current still.
Man.
Still to this day.
I just
Still
hate
good.
the main character the Sydney. That is the worst fucking movie character in my opinion. I hate her so much, and the fact that she didn't get filleted in the first one pisses me off. And then they carried it another 8 movies or whatever it fucking is.
You're right though. Big Trouble in Little China is a hard thing. That's the one that would stop me from getting rid of Carpenter. Nothing to do with horror. It's Big Trouble in Little China. And both of the escape
That's the
movies.
one with
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
If we could keep Carpenter and Kurt Russell movies and just get rid of the rest of Carpenter, like if we were just horror talking, we're just talking about horror, Carpenter's gone quickness. Not even a fucking thought. If we can keep fucking him and Kurt Russell, Big Trouble, Little China, Escape from LA, Escape from New York, done. Now he should make. Why does he not? Is he still alive? He should make more movies like that.
Who, John Carpenter?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I believe
Freddy
so.
Krueger was just so fake. Nothing scary about it. Really, Jenny?
He might still be alive.
But you're
I
scared
know
of
Wes Craven's dead.
Michael Myers? What is he?
I think he's dead. Yeah.
No, he ain't.
Yeah, he died.
Did he?
2015.
Huh.
I didn't hear that one.
John Carpenter's alive.
Maybe I did. I don't know.
Who died?
Wes Craven.
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
Ghost of Mars. I feel like I've seen
Maybe I
that,
did.
but I don't remember it.
So somebody already got rid of him.
He's already. You already answered it
You
for
already
us.
answered the question. Who made the meme?
Damn it.
Did they not look up? Jesus.
Wow.
What was man? It was that God. That fucking New Nightmare. So it was like the first meta movie.
And was it Nightmare on Elm Street? That was the first Johnny Depp movie.
Yeah,
At least I think it was his first one, or it was one of his first one. His first big one for sure.
first movie role.
Yeah.
That New Nightmare, bro. People don't like that shit.
I don't know if I've seen it, to be honest.
You never what's the Freddy movie? It's Freddy when Freddy becomes real.
When Freddy becomes real.
I don't. There was a lot of Freddy movies.
Well, this is so it was like they did all the Freddy movies, like a bunch of the Freddy movies.
Yeah.
There was a lot of them.
Yeah.
To where the point where it became like, come on, stop.
Yeah, I stopped watching because of that.
Most people did. So
Yeah.
then they're like, fuck it, we're doing this one. And it was Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Okay.
And it was like the first meta movie. Like they were making a Freddy movie.
Yeah.
So Wes Craven plays Wes Craven. Robert Englund plays Robert Englund. Heather, the girl who plays Heather Langenkamp plays Heather Langenkamp, whatever.
Yeah.
But they're making a new Freddy movie. But then Freddy starts coming to life in the world where they're making the movie.
That sounds good.
Like like the very first like creepy scene is that they have the fucking glove,
Yeah.
and it's like sitting on the counter. After like they do a scene, you know, and then fucking you see it do this shit in the real world. You know what I'm saying? Like and you're just like, especially when you're a kid, bro. And they, you know what I mean? Now it's like a common thing people do in movies.
Yeah.
That didn't happen back then. You didn't break the fourth wall type of shit. That was like, you know what I mean? You're like,
I love when they break the
you're like,
fourth
wait a
wall.
minute. You're make the act like so. Like Robert Englund played Robert Englund and Freddy Krueger. Like there's a point where Freddy Krueger is fighting Robert Englund.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, what the fuck? And you're like a fucking 15, like,
What just happened?
it's fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like the motherfuckers are coming on the phone and start tonguing me and shit. Like what the fuck is happening? Like, I loved it, man. I still love it. It's probably cheesy as fuck now.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, it sounds like a good concept.
It was so good, man. Like, bitch.
Get over here, bitch.
Right. Speaking of Freddy Krueger and Heather Langenkamp, this weekend you can see her at Astronomicon.
Hey, Astronomicon 6.5.5.
That's right. Astronomicon 6.5. It's going down this weekend, June 24th and 25th at Burton Manor in Lavona, Michigan. Go see Kevin Smith and the rest of the View Askew universe, as well as wrestling and horror and music people alike. Tons of cool people out there. Tons of cool photo ops. There's a VIP party. There's a concert. All kinds of things. I won't be there.
Cynical said a new Nightmare holds up.
Does it?
Yep. Said he watched it a few
I mean,
months ago.
the concept still does.
Yeah.
I'll fucking love that. I'll fucking whatever they say,
fucking
lay on this hill or whatever
I'll die on this hill.
whatever that term is. I'll do that.
I'll die on this hill.
I don't want to die for a movie, but metaphorically speaking.
I'll die, bitch.
Go check out all our friends at Astronomicon 6.5. Tell Kevin Smith I'm sorry I couldn't make it. My ride backed out on me 18 times.
All right. Well,
After he had confirmed
confirm.
47 times.
47 times.
Correct. But I'll definitely be at Astronomicon 7 because I'll have a ticket
Hey.
True.
since I'm not using it for this one. Which kind of works out because you're kind of getting half of a fucking half a con.
Probably the same booths, anyways.
I'm not worried about the boost. I'm worried about the guests.
I mean, that's literally.
I want to see
like
these guests.
half
Like
of
I
the-
love
half of the
I love
experience.
almost everybody there I like
That's
besides the
literally
wrestlers.
the whole experience during the day. We were waiting on the celebrities.
Yeah, unless you're going to get celebrity people.
No.
Can't wait for the concerts.
Fuck yeah, bro. I'm honestly the thing I'm saddest the most about, besides obviously, Kevin Smith and View Askew, is fucking Gmo, bro.
Jenny Red, what? Oh.
Gmo. I don't know what the hell going on.
Oh,
with
your microphone was cut.
I know.
Yeah.
No, Gmo Ski.
Oh.
Gmo Ski's back, man.
master
That'd be so
appeal.
fun kicking it with Gmo
I thought you
again
were
at
talking about
Astro.
Jenny Red in there. Is what I thought I got was Jet, and that was it.
No. Gmo Ski. But yeah, that's going.
Jenny
the fuck
Red's
down.
going.
Is she?
I'm asking.
Oh, I don't.
She said she was.
Oh, she told me she wasn't. Well, she told me she was, then she told me she wasn't, then she told me she was, then she told me I couldn't, then she told me. Then she asked me to go, and then she said she wasn't. Then I made plans to go, and then she said she wasn't. I just gave up on life.
I mean, you might as well give up on something like that.
It's not even, yeah. Like I said, at this point, it's not even worth the trouble.
If it's one thing, P, we've learned in the past with trying to coordinate things with other people
Yeah.
that are outside you're in our circle
good.
between you and me, we've learned that don't trust anything they say.
You can't do it.
That's right.
No, you
do it.
can't.
It always gets fucked up.
No, you don't make plans with
Any-
anybody outside of you and I.
Anymore, what
I mean-
we do.
Or our
I
circle.
was
I
saying,
should
me and
say.
Mr. Green's plans
Yeah,
usually.
anymore
work
what like me and Alex do. We go, hey, this is what we're going to be doing, and this is the time we're going to be doing it on this day. You can be there. We want you there. And if you're not going to be there, we are going to be there anyways. So we're not going to rely on anybody to make plans happen.
The people that P and I have coordinated with in the past also were just like you
Yeah.
and Alex and decided, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
So
But see-
we don't even try to plan anything.
But
Him and I know we're going, and that's it.
my conscience won't let me do that. It's like if I know something.
Yeah, you can
'cause
stay. if you show up.
Right.
There's been times where I've had plans like that where people have relied on me to and I've had to back out, and I tell them as soon as possible, like a long time in advance.
Don't you even think?
Thankfully, like last minute emergencies haven't really happened that made me back out of plans like that. But like as soon as I found out, hey, I'm not going, and it's still like a month away, so like people still have time,
Well, this is this weekend.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying,
This
like
weekend.
for making plans with people.
Like in 4 days from now is when you need to be on the road.
Yeah. Friday. VIP parties Friday night.
Yeah.
But the con's Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
At the latest, be on the road.
It's actually, and honestly, they put the schedule out too, and I was like, I didn't feel like I was missing much. Like, don't get me wrong, if I could go, the fact that I have the free ticket because I have the rollover ticket from Kevin not showing.
Right.
So I mean, I paid for it in February, but technically it's a free ticket. So if I had the free ticket and I had a place to stay that I didn't have to pay for, that's way more fun than staying here.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
100%.
But at the same time, I was like, I'm not really missing much. Like, I mean, obviously I have fun at the shows, but I've seen all those acts.
Right.
You know what I mean? It'd be cool to see G-Mo again. It'd be cool to see meet Kevin Smith and do all that. Like, don't get me wrong. There's cool things there. But even like the panels, it's like, okay, I'd go to the Kevin Smith thing, obviously, which I'd be excited about. There's like a Clerks panel. There's a JMU's panel. There's not even a Twisted panel.
No, because they already announced everything they were going to do at.
Yeah, they just did it at 6. No, they don't have any sort of Twisted panel at all. Even the Twisted photo op is kind of whack, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're a Halloween fan, it's Twisted and Tyler in costume.
Yeah.
So it's like the serial killer.
Yeah. So
but I'm not
Jason and a.
I wouldn't have bought a Tyler
Mane
photo op. I mean, I wouldn't buy a Twisted photo op either. But but as a Twisted fan, I would want a Twisted photo op. Not, you know what I mean? If you're a fan of both, that's great. But if you're not,
right.
you're just paying extra for something you don't want.
For sure.
But I guess it's something. I guess, you know what I mean. But at the same time, I guess they don't want to do anything too crazy for people.
Well, because this is only supposed to be like a makeup.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do all these big things now, you're going to pretty much fuck up 7.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't. Yeah.
Then you had to come. You did a half. You better. You
You gotta come hard at 7.
Yeah. You better bring it for 7.
Yeah, I've seen many people complaining in comments. Like,
I mean, Mikey and Dustin
like
are
when they have
dummies when it comes.
Well,
to
like when they have
that.
new guests that have never been to an Astro before, like Heather Langenkamp, which is dope because I'm a Freddie fan.
Sure.
And a lot of the fucking View Askew people that haven't been there before either.
Yeah.
They're like, can you save these new guests for Astro 7? Like, people are like, what the fuck? But I get it. They want to make it cool.
Sure.
It's a win. It's a lose-lose, I guess, for them, or win. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And they want to bring new people in and make it cool for the people that do come, and the people who did miss out. But at the same time, they have to make the next one cool too.
Right.
You can't win for lose. But yeah, especially if you're nearby, because most people outside of like big names like Kevin.
If I lived in Detroit, yes, I would go.
That's what I'm saying. Like
If
a lot
I
of
lived
cons,
there,
people don't travel that far for them.
I'm
You know what I
at
mean?
the
Like
table.
Twisted fans travel for Astronomicon, not Kevin Smith fans,
Right.
for the most part.
True.
Um,
Kevin Smith usually comes to them.
Yeah, like he'll be at whatever con, and this con,
yeah.
and that con, and that con. He'll be, within a couple hours, not fucking 8, 9. Did you poop?
I farted.
You
I
talking
heard
shit
it.
over there?
No, it was the asshole underneath me.
But I won't be at Astronomicon. I will be at the Gathering of the Juggalos, which is 2 weeks from today, which is fucking crazy.
I'm going to have to make y'all move again.
You're gonna make a movie again?
I'm going to make a move.
Oh, you gotta pee?
Yeah, gonna have to. I'm going to try to hold it a little longer.
Hello? Damn. Guess what, Ru? You're gonna be excited about this.
Nope.
Coming out at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Walking home.
That's right, baby.
I seen that.
The second installment of Violent J's Walking Home Tuesday.
Now,
On a motherfucking Tuesday.
then I thought he did Sunday.
No, he did Bloody Sunday. That was a whole album.
Oh, so he just did
Walking Home Monday.
So he did Monday. Now we're on Tuesday.
Now we're on
3 years
Tuesday.
later.
I don't think it's been 3 years.
Fuck,
It's been at least a year.
2.
Year and a half, maybe.
Walking.
Walking Home Tuesday. You want to know what this one features?
Violent J.
Now wait a minute. I'm gonna say this because I say it every time we get an announcement. I always say it. Are we sure it's coming out at the gathering?
This is in the official gathering program, and it says available now. So it's supposed to be at the gathering, first time available.
But if it's available now,
so technically,
then it's going to be available.
This doesn't.
But I can get it now.
No. This program isn't supposed to come out to you. This is the thing they hand you when you get there. So when you get there, you get the program. You open it up and you go, "Oh shit, it's available now at the merch booth!" And you run over to the merch, get it.
And it's going to be $100.
Probably 107. I bet it is. The first one you got the comic book, the backpack. I don't remember what else.
I didn't even bother with the first one.
Looks like a little keychain.
And so in this one, so then they said they're supposed to be adding. They're supposed to be the board game, and I thought they were adding vinyl to one of them, but I don't know. Yeah, this one includes the locking sling bag, so it's like a backpack that like comes around your middle there. The comic book.
Oh, so it's a fanny pack.
Yeah, it's a cross section fanny pack.
Oh, fuck. Fuck yeah.
Locking,
That's what the kids are doing these
Since
days.
when the fuck are Juggalos all worried about Gucci?
That's what the kids are doing these days, Rue.
Y'all some bougie motherfucking Juggalos. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
You're going to get the comic book.
Oh, bougie ass motherfucker.
You're going to get the comic book, the CD, board game, ski mask with the Violent J paint.
Oh, so now you can rob your friends with your little fanny cross pack on, huh?
Mm-hmm. A plush keychain and
stupid.
a sticker pack featuring all your favorite friends. Second installment, Walking Home Tuesday, dropping at the motherfreaking gathering.
I think the only thing that I would want out of this would be the fucking board game. That would be it.
Yeah.
I would have thought he would have came out with a board game for the first fucking one. So that way you could play along with whatever.
Well, here's what happened from my memories. They dropped the first one.
Violent J wasn't thinking right on the first one.
They dropped the first one, and
Like
they had the idea for the comic book and all that.
Yeah, by the way, we're a super group.
Right.
And then then they came up with the ideas. They're like, oh shit, the next one's gonna have the board game and the. I swear they said they're gonna have vinyl. Like they're gonna have like a vinyl single or something. This one doesn't have that. I'll have to go back and find it.
That'll be on
the bougie little fucking.
That'll be on
pack.
the anniversary of
when they put them all together.
Yeah, it'll be the anniversary variant covered one.
And then also announced in that same booklet, Hallowicket. You'll never guess it's going down on Halloween night in Detroit, Michigan.
No way.
Yeah, but it's cool. This is the 30th.
No way.
30th Halloween.
ICB doing Hallowicket on Halloween?
The
That
30th
never
annual.
happens. That never happens.
I don't know why, but I do. I get hyped for anniversary shows.
Why they got the ringmaster on there?
I mean,
I don't know. People have been speculating that. But that was the first Halloween show.
I mean,
Hallowicket started in
did we not
1994.
know it was going to be on Halloween?
We did. But we've never had an announcement for an advance.
Fuck no, we didn't.
I mean, there's a location. It's at the Masonic Temple, which is like a huge place I've never been.
And I'm assuming Shaggy's going to be there since his face is on the flyer.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of been like, you go do, you get right, and then we're going to get back together.
Yes, sir.
So.
Well, they're playing together at the gathering.
Well, yeah. Hopefully Jay's right by then. Otherwise, Shaggy's going to be like, dude, you're not right, so we're not going to do this.
I went and grabbed. Everything's working now.
Yeah.
I reached in to get new batteries.
Isn't that the thing where like the light turns red when it needs a battery?
There's no light at all.
Yeah, I know. It like pops up when it needs it because I had to change the battery in one of those when we were at my house and the light was red.
I don't know.
And then when I put the battery in, the light went away.
Maybe.
No, it's by the button to the top. There's like a little button.
There's a light. There's a little light there. Yeah, I sees it.
Yeah, so it's still green.
Well, for half a second.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't stay on, I don't think.
I don't know. But yeah, so Hallowicket's going down. I know you hate ICP and Juggalos and
My
anything
blink's
that's
red
fun,
when I
Rube,
turn
but
I ain't hating on the ICP.
I'm excited.
Fun.
Fright Fest is fucking the Green Book show.
I've just been snowballed by Violent J too many times.
It's like he blew you and then you made out with him afterwards?
No, not that kind of snowball.
That's fucking gross, bro.
Like he said things that were going to happen and never happened.
He promised me love.
Oh.
And they still haven't happened.
And there's no love to be found.
I'm sorry, man.
And now he's walking home on Tuesday.
He's got a while.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, though, if Hallowicked was not on Halloween and it was maybe like a day or two beforehand, I probably would go to that.
You got to go to the website to get the one that's actual clear. Because, like, everywhere else you cannot read that timeline.
I mean, that's clear, but you can't read. You're gonna be able to read it on there.
You talking about the Green Book? The Green Book's going to be at the gathering?
Ooh.
No, the Green Book. They're doing the Green Book show.
They're going to open for ICP.
on Devil's Night.
ICP is?
No, Twisted.
ICP's doing a Green Book.
When is Devil's Night for them?
Wouldn't that be some shit?
The night before Halloween.
Don't
like
they
it is
own the
every
rights
year.
to the Green Book still? Or did they
Just
get
being
that back?
Smart ass, obviously.
Could you imagine if ICP did the Green Book? Like, we're doing the Green Book show. We own it. We own the copyright,
Could
yo.
you imagine? Yeah,
Dude.
That'd be insane.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Jay pulled one of those out of his pocket. And you know what? I would
You think
laugh.
he keeps the Green Book in his pocket?
That's
You
fun.
know what? I would laugh my
There it
ass
is.
off. And I would be like, you know what? I can't hate on him because I didn't hate on Twisted for doing their
It's like
shit.
that one time where they
I ain't
painted
gonna
up
hate
like
on
Twisted never did their shit.
I understand, but I don't know who came up with the idea of
ICP would never do the Green
Lotus
Book,
or Riders.
and I also don't think they could.
Green Book?
I don't think they could.
No.
I don't,
They wouldn't be able to pull it off.
they can't rap like that.
No. No.
I don't know, man. Jay's been kind of surprising me here lately. I ain't gonna lie. His raps,
That's even harder to read.
his raps have gotten a lot better since I first started listening. He's starting to put what he does on other people's shit that he's featured on.
Yeah,
he's
but
starting to put
I'm
that in his
not
own
even
shit.
hating, but just think about it for 1 second. Think about Jamie Madrox's
trust
verses,
me. Right.
and now imagine Violent J trying to rap them.
I'm trying to. No, I'm actually picturing Shaggy trying to rap those.
All right, Jay, I'm going to need you to sound like Eminem for this whole concert.
Oh, burn.
I think we're throwing a challenge out for ICP to do a
Yeah.
fucking Twisted album.
Yeah, steal their shit.
But at the same
Steal
time,
it.
I don't know.
They ain't stealing it. It's their shit. It was on their label.
But I mean, at the same time, I mean, I think Twisted could rap the parts of ICP, but I don't think they could do it
No.
in the
I
same. They
wanna
couldn't
see
do it.
them spray
Not in the
soda
same
into the
manner.
They
crowd.
could, yeah, they could. You know what
Not
I
in
mean,
the same manner, no.
like Jay and Shaggy might not be the best rappers, but they both have very distinct voices.
Correct.
Yes.
Like they are a character, just even speaking.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, the same with Twisted. Really, you can't replace either one of them.
Well, they tried.
But they, yeah, you
But,
can't.
no. You can't.
They should throw. They should throw soda. They should.
Yeah. That
They
would
should,
be
they should
fucking
come out with
hilarious.
their own soda and throw it.
Vest.
Everyone should do that.
If it was a Detroit thing, they would. They would use Vest, but I
Or
don't
like
think
at
Vest
least
goes
like
that far.
they should have just started throwing like Better Made chips or something.
Yeah. With Great Value sodas.
Right.
Yeah.
Better Made's a Detroit company.
Shasta.
Well, Great Value's up there too.
Well, that's everywhere now.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Better Made's at least Detroit. Like
Yeah.
chip.
Right.
It's potato chips. It's not. We're not ripping them off. We're throwing snacks. We like snacks.
You can just imagine them opening up fucking chips
Just
on the fucking
chips, just
stage.
buckets of
fucking-
chips.
Yeah. Here's some stale chips.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Go buy more beer because now you're thirsty.
That's the way to do it, man. Twisted. We got you.
We got you.
I mean, that
Better
I-
Made chips and you can throw some Vernors, like fucking. What do they make, a club soda and shit?
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna
Did they
lie,
make a
dude.
ginger ale too?
That would
Yeah,
be
I
kind
believe
of
so, yeah.
that would be kind of funny. If
That would
this
burn like
came
a-
out with
Oh,
tubs of
burn.
chips and just started throwing them out.
Yeah, but chips would be dope.
That would be. I think that would be more fun than watching soda fly.
That's easier to clean up than soda.
It wouldn't
Way
go as
more
far.
easier.
It's less deadly.
Yeah, they have to.
I don't
You'd have
know,
to figure.
man.
You'd have to figure out ways to do it.
Yeah.
You
You'd
get
have
one.
to figure out. They have to get like
you
potato
get-
launchers
They
and shit.
get,
Like,
like
you
a
could-
chip cannon, bro. A chip cannon.
Yeah.
Just take like a football launcher and then just turn it on its side and just fucking just put the chips on the thing and just let it shoot out.
Put the lotion on the
Yeah.
skin.
Let it fly.
Or you can have like little potato cannons. I mean, not the full potato.
Those will hurt people.
Yeah. Oh no, they got the mechanics got a thing called a cheetah that they do for tires, and it like basically it's just a compressed air tank, and then you just dump the valve open. They could just stuff potato chips in there and just fucking dump the valve open. And just
When
shoot
I
'em
worked
everywhere.
at Keep Flow, we made air guns. Like we literally shot bolts and nuts out of the
Oh
motherfucker.
yeah.
And we had like I don't know, I guess it was probably a fucking 1/4-inch fucking sheet of plywood. We shot a fucking bolt through that motherfucker
Oh, yeah.
from like 20 feet away. It was fucking nuts, bro. It was fun.
Don't do that to me. I was talking into my straw. I'm so glad people saw that.
Yeah, they did.
He
got
thought he
In my hand as I started talking into my straw.
he thought he was on The Price is Right with that tiny ass mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we used to
Every time I look at the screen, it's just butt.
to do some stupid shit when I worked at that place, man. We had a good time.
When I turned wrenches, I've done a lot of goofy shit.
That was the place before where I'm at now. We don't do that shit where I'm at now. We're a little more professional.
Lots of fire.
Woo, fire.
At this other job, we would like on Fridays. We worked like 8 to 4:30. So like on Fridays, at like 1:30, 2 o'clock, we'd send a dude up to the gas station and just pick up a bunch of fucking liquor and bring it back, and we wouldn't do shit the rest of the day.
Where is this at?
Wow.
The place I used to work at before,
Back
where
in
I'm
the
at
90s. That's where it's at.
now, over there in Fenton Industrial Park, over there off of what is that, Larkin William? Over there by the Rug Doctor.
Rug Doctor.
Oh yeah, dude. And then we were supposed to take like a half-hour lunch, but there's times where we had 45 minutes, an hour. But in all fairness, though, we got a lot of fucking work done. So as long as like we would bust hump in the morning time just to get ahead of schedule, that way we could fuck off later on. So it wasn't nothing like, oh, we're getting behind on fucking work. It's no, we're busting our ass to get shit done and then get ahead of schedule.
Don't backpedal now. You were fucking off. Because if you got time to drink on the clock, you got time to work on the clock.
Well, that's why we busted ass at the beginning of the work day.
Well, you didn't do enough then. Because if you got your shit done, then you could have got more shit done.
No, we stayed ahead.
Fun.
We made sure
no
we stayed
fun in the workplace.
Motherfucker, we weren't trying to get laid off, which is what happened to me and a couple other
Probably
people.
because you were drinking on the job.
Nope, because we were too far ahead of fucking the schedule, and they had to slow down. They had to slow down work.
So you say, oh, there's your little tummy. A little popped up, little tummy.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
look at that.
It's
good.
right into the fucking.
Oh, look at it. Cover your eyes.
Oh, man.
Good.
It's sweaty.
You got
just-
fired for not drinking enough on the job.
Right.
Yeah.
You got gut checked by. You just gut checked everybody.
Oh, well. Screenshot it. Whatever.
Screenshot it.
It's still there.
Make it your profile picture.
There you go. Tag me in it. Fucking making memes out of it. I don't give a shit.
There you go.
The owner would come in he'd
butt?
come in at like 10 o'clock, and then he would leave at like 1. He'd only come in for a few hours.
Because he's the fucking owner.
And it was nice because on Fridays, like he'd be going out of town a lot, and usually he'd leave like Thursdays and Fridays.
Boss is gone.
Oh yeah, and then this gal Susie worked the front office.
Oh, man, fucking Susie.
She was fucking cool as shit. She knew we would fuck off, and she knew she knew we'd get shit done, but she knew we fucked off a lot. She'd come out there and fuck off with us. She'd be like, guys, it's 3:30. I'm gonna go ahead and close the office and come out here and fuck with you guys.
You guys ready to pass me around the warehouse?
Oh, she would just come out there and she would literally have a few drinks with us, and I mean we didn't get totally bombed. We would go get a drink and then come back, take a shot or whatever, and then go back to work. But we still did work, and it was probably not the safest. When you're working with drill presses and shit, it's probably not the safest to sit there and be drinking. But it's not like we got fucked up. But on Fridays,
It fucking wrecked.
we would start at work, and then we would go down to the Stratford House, which they had like $2 fucking drinks. Anything you wanted was $2.
Hurry up and bite.
And we would be like, fuck this, dude. It's 4 o'clock. You guys don't get off till 4:30, but you guys go ahead. You guys go take off. Go have fun. And my supervisor, my boss, would be like, I'll clock you guys all out at 4:30. Go ahead and take off. He had a wife and shit, so he didn't go with us. But he knew we all were wanting to go and get the fuck out of there. So we'd get all buzzing and feeling pretty good, and he'd sit back and finish off whatever we had left, and then he'd take off and clock us all out and go home.
Boss would get mad. You didn't leave him enough booze.
Oh no, we always made sure he was taken care of because he was taking care of us. Shit, there's times where hey man, I'm gonna be late coming in tomorrow. He'd be like, don't worry about it, I'll clock you in. And he knew I'd be like an hour later, so he's like, don't worry about it, I'll clock you in.
Got you.
I mean, it didn't happen very often, but he would also let us know, like, hey, I'm going to be running late today. Go ahead and clock me in, and we'd clock him in. As long as you were there before 9 o'clock, you were good. We started at 8.
Cynical, he never washes his hands.
I didn't go to the bathroom.
He didn't go to the bathroom, but he doesn't wash his hands then either.
I do sometimes.
I doubt that. I fucking doubt that.
I wash my hands every time I poop.
Well, all right. At least
Thank
there's that.
God.
At least there's that.
Thank you, Jesus.
Now, if he had a bidet, he wouldn't.
No, probably not.
Because he don't have to get down there.
You're probably right. You might be right.
I feel like you would still have to like dap dry.
Yeah, unless
you
you
do.
sit there for a while. But yeah, you really that's what I like because that was the thing during the pandemic. That like the bidets and all that shit. Even though we had ours prior,
Right.
But like for the toilet paper thing, it's like you don't really save that much toilet paper because you dap dry.
I mean, I would think you would have to.
Yeah.
Unless you just
I would
want
say
your
a
underwear
lot. I use
wet.
a lot of toilet paper. Bro.
Sometimes I do. Like, yeah, I mean, I would reduce the amount I use, but I'm
But
still
why,
using
I don't
toilet
know,
paper.
like why? Like you could use you take off 4 sheets and fold it in half. Maybe tops use 8 sheets, wipe twice.
Because it's way more fun to put your finger in the hole and go.
I can tell you 100%. I've never counted the amount of sheets I use.
I don't. I do
You
enough.
just like take the roll and just.
I do enough to do one full wrap, and then it comes up, and I have a nice little thing to.
I got a wad, bro.
So that's like 3 or 4 sheets, and then I fold it down and wipe.
I don't-
and
Yeah.
3,
Well,
4
then, yeah, you
sheets,
better
fold
wash
it
your
and
hands because I'm
wipe.
sure you had shit on a lot. You have a
Never.
huge ass.
Never do I get
Your
shit on
ass
my
is like
hands.
this big, bro. Your toilet paper's this big?
No, he got
Bro.
that Hank Hill ass,
Bro.
man. His ass this big, his stomach this big.
Well, yeah, I guess you got all that. You got all
y'all,
that hair.
y'all are talking, but I'm pretty sure he probably weighs a little bit more than me.
He's got all that hair in there to clean it up, though.
Oh,
He
maybe.
probably weighs a little bit
You
more
probably got a
than me.
matted asshole.
Well,
don't
he
you?
doesn't ask for 5Xs. I mean, so.
Because clearly he doesn't like his shit loose.
Well, he ain't on my shirt. I think this is a 3X anyway.
That's a little snug.
Well, it's a 3.
It's not to my
I normally
liking.
buy 4. This was an undershirt a minute ago. I just got
Well,
sweaty.
It was an outer shirt before when you got here, and then it became an undershirt. Now it's an outer shirt.
Yeah.
It's an Audi again.
It's an Audi.
Get your
I drive
ass
an Audi.
waxed.
Cynical, fuck you. I do not use paper
I'm
towels, you
down.
Who
fucking
uses
dickhead.
paper towels?
Fuck you,
He
dude.
just fucking tapes it to his cane, and he's like, he's like one of the people in my 600-pound
Hey,
life.
you know what, motherfucker?
I believe
Fuck you. That's a great invention for them big people that can't wipe their asses like that. Why don't you get them a fucking stick?
I
so
didn't
they can
even
just
go
do it?
pee. I threw my fucking Polar Pop away and got a bottle of
He
water.
takes a fucking long shoehorn and tapes a fucking washcloth to it to get the fucking rolls.
Dude, I use way too much. I clog the toilet fucking 9 out of 10 times.
It's
7 out of
probably
10.
didn't do. Probably shouldn't do that.
I don't want
Right.
poop. I don't want poop anywhere near my hand.
I mean,
You probably gotta
Look how
wa-
big my hand is. I need at least that much
You
toilet paper.
probably got to use that much because it's just stuck in there. You're just wiping turds out because you're probably backed up with all the fucking meat you eat. That body ain't seen a fucking vegetable in 10 years.
I don't know. I had potatoes and green beans and corn last
I'm
night.
proud of you.
So that's why I eat the shit out of all 3 of those.
yeah, being
That's it.
afraid of mashed potatoes and green beans and corn. That's about it. though.
French fries.
You give him a fucking carrot, though.
Yeah.
Fuck you, he ain't eating it.
Were the
No, actually, no. I had it
You-
2 days ago.
you
were the
give- you give 'em-
potatoes
you give 'em
healthy,
peas, fuck
or
you,
were they
eat.
like French fries?
They were mashed with gravy.
Okay, so not healthy.
No, but it's still
The
potatoes.
green
Always
beans are, the
courtesy
green beans are
flush.
healthy. The corn is zero healthy. That
Yeah.
doesn't do anything for
You
your
still
body.
didn't say
so-
anything about healthy, motherfucker. You said vegetables.
No, that was insinuating health. Healthy.
We made a roast the other day with potatoes and carrots.
That's not healthy.
But there's still carrots.
I mean, it's nutritional in a certain sense, but as far as like vegetables, like eating vegetables for a health reason.
I
that's
courtesy
not-
flush cynical, and then I'll clog the courtesy, and then I'll clog the real one, and then it's fun. It's
You should
fun.
get one of them fucking compressed air plungers. You know, you just set it up and go kadoosh, fucking almost blowing out the seals in the toilet.
It's all good.
Now, I don't normally eat. The only time I will eat vegetables is when I have a salad, which I do eat salads.
I don't.
Not
I
like
wish-
I don't eat one every day.
I wish I had COVID so I couldn't taste the shit. Then I'd
Dude,
eat
that
it.
is weird. Like,
But I would
not
eat
being
it. If
able
I
to
couldn't taste it, I'd eat it because it wouldn't taste bad.
Yeah.
It tastes bad to me. I don't just
Yeah.
not eat them because they're good for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, ew, I don't want a healthy body.
Yeah.
No, it's like,
No,
it tastes nasty.
I get it. I get it. but-
People enjoy it.
Yeah.
Which I wish I did. I wish I enjoyed healthy shit. I don't. I don't even enjoy things that people like. I don't
bet-
like fucking crab and lobster. And, you know what I mean? I don't eat that shit either.
Have you ever tried to take a break from the bad shit?
I mean,
Because
crab
that stuff,
legs are fucking
that's
delicious.
that's what's wrong with our food supply is that it's poison and
Yeah,
it's,
no, I've
it's,
tried.
It's designed to
Problem
keep
is,
you addicted
I
to
don't
it.
like good shit.
If you go if you eat fast food all the time and you go a while without eating fast food, you're gonna
Yeah.
stop craving it. Like, and then when you go to eat it again, you're like, wow, this makes you feel bad.
People
Yeah.
crave fast food. I mean,
They do.
I don't crave it.
I crave
'Cause
convenience.
Yeah. Well, convenience is it. But I'm saying that, like, you know, you're like, oh shit, let me get a burger from McDonald's, or let me get a pizza, you know, let me get this, let me get that, all those types of.
I mean, I eat this shit because I like it. I mean, but I make shit here at the house too, though.
I crave convenience, man.
Convenience is a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can have a whole house full of food.
Clearly, I'm eating more at home because
I'll make ramen.
I ain't trying to fucking
Right.
pack everything up to go for a fucking ride.
I'll eat the fuck
And then
out of
come back
ramen,
and
which
have
ain't
to
no good
unpack
for you.
everything.
Ramen is terrible for you.
I know,
So
but it's
bad.
easy.
I wish I could take.
It's
back
almost
all,
as
I
easy as
wish
fucking
I could
drive-thru.
Take back all the ramen I ate in
It
college.
tastes good too.
It's good.
I eat the shit out.
So
I'll eat the
good.
shit out of celery.
I won't.
Celery's fucking.
Yeah.
You said something about all the meat you eat. I almost need to go on a carnivore diet just to be more healthy because that's the only thing that tastes good.
That doesn't make it better.
But that's like a good for you diet. It's a
If
carnivore
I
diet.
ate what tastes good, then
I don't
would
eat
be-
it up, but I'm saying like that is remotely good for you.
I think you're thinking of a low carb, a no carb diet, which you can
He's
eat
thinking of
mainly
keto.
meat.
Oh, it's a carnivore diet where it's just meat.
Yeah, but that's
that's
not-
like a no carb diet.
That's-
because you can eat cheese and meat.
too much red meat in your diet will make you more susceptible for heart attacks. You know, and clogged arteries and shit like
Well,
that.
all your white
Red meat, it really is not that good for you. I mean, you can in small moderations, it's good for you, but like to
Stop
eat,
talking about our assholes.
There you go,
fucking
Peter,
weirdos.
motherfucker making shoes.
just boxing his asshole.
Swipe, 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 swiping it.
It's like it's like a marker. It just keeps coming.
That happens sometimes.
That is funny though. I ain't gonna lie. Like a boxing glove, fucking just boxing it out.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
how
do that.
John Wayne died, boxing his asshole.
They own their movie
probably
about
too
that?
much
That was
red
the
meat.
mule.
Yeah,
Too much red meat.
yeah. It's
Well, I'll
it's
eat
not
white
good
meat.
for you. It's not. Yeah, I mean that's better for you. I mean,
That's chicken
What's-
and fish.
That's
That's all the white
I'll eat the
meat.
fuck out
Like,
of chicken.
isn't too bad for you. Turkey isn't bad for you. Too bad for you either.
I'm honestly, I'm not a big fan of beef in general.
Yeah.
I'll eat the fuck out of some pork.
See, I don't fuck with pork. I like pork, but I won't. I mean, it's too dirty for me. Even though I eat like sea cockroaches, but you know, the pork
Sea
is just-
cockroaches.
yeah, shrimp and scallops and fucking
Give me some
lobster.
fucking-
Like I don't mind a
crab.
good cheeseburger every once in a while, but other than that, I'm not a big beef guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you get a burger from somewhere.
But that's would be the only sort of beef you've seen me get a burger like at a fast food place or
I don't
something.
think I have. I think it's always been a chicken sandwich.
Probably most of the time, yeah. I mean, I'll eat a burger every once in a while.
We'll switch
Yeah.
that fried
But I don't
chicken
eat.
to
I don't.
grilled.
I won't. I don't eat steak. I don't like steak. I don't like. I mean,
We'll switch from
I'll eat like
crispy,
some brisket or something like that. But in general, I'm not really.
Switch from
You want to
crispy
hit
to
him with a
grilled.
break, or you want me to try to?
No, you're
just
good.
through
Go
it?
ahead, man. At this point, we might as well keep going.
Might as well keep going.
I mean, we hit him with a break last week at like 9.
I mean, we can if you're scared.
Oh, the groans
scared,
of a young
motherfucker?
man that
I
hasn't
just don't
even
know if I'm gonna be able to
experienced
make it
80s.
over.
Well, if you fall, you do it on camera.
Oh, I guess there is that. Huh?
You just see his fucking head disappear.
Right. Take your headphones off.
Yeah, don't forget those.
Is that enough room for you, little guy? You want me to turn the camera
Chill
off?
out.
I can turn the camera off.
Hi. How are you?
Oh my god, bro. Ruse Walker's over there.
Do you need that? This is why we're up here, guys.
He's not. His back doesn't hurt right now. His big old feet are
Is it
just
better?
swollen.
So you didn't-
I'm just talking shit. It probably
did-
hurts.
He's concentrating.
He was concentrating so hard he couldn't even talk
Yeah,
shit
he couldn't
back.
even. He couldn't even talk shit back. He's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna make." He's
Look at
he
that
had
tiger.
He's like, "I got a turn coming up. I got to really concentrate."
Look at that white tiger.
Yeah.
Big Ruse the white tiger. Ain't nobody
White
can hear you, bro.
You didn't take the microphone with you like P does.
Hmm.
We gotta hear you. Sit on the toilet.
John Wayne died from too much red meat. Yeah, I didn't even realize how much. Shut up.
Shut up.
I honestly didn't realize how much I liked pork until I realized it.
Pork is bad for you.
So good.
It's bad.
Like
for
sausage, great. Bacon, number one.
you. Yeah, it's delicious.
Bacon's amazing.
Bad
Pork
for you.
roast, great. Pork
Yeah.
chops, amazing.
All-
Pork flavored ramen,
All pork is bad.
so good. It tastes so good. Of course it is. It tastes so good.
It's very fatty. It's very dirty.
I really want to. I want to make.
Very salty.
I've never.
Very
I want.
high in
I would like to
sodium.
make. I don't have a smoker, but I would like to make my own bacon. I've never done it before. I was watching a bunch of videos about
Yeah.
it. Seems pretty fucking easy.
Yeah. I would figure. Do you need a smoker, or you need like a dehydrator or something, or
Smoker's the best, but you can put it. I mean, you can just barbecue. You can put it on a grill.
yeah. The best way to make bacon is.
But essentially,
just
you buy a pork belly,
Yeah, and you slice it up.
season the fuck out of it,
Yeah.
do your own rub and shit, and then, if you need nitrate or whatever, and then fucking put it in the fridge for 3 to 4 days. Let that shit soak,
Yeah, marinate.
and then smoke it or grill it or whatever for a couple hours, and then slice it for your
Yeah.
bacon, and then cook it again.
Mm.
Because I love fucking steak cut bacon.
Oh,
and that's
the
hard
real
to
thick
get.
one?
That's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
like, fuck, I could just make my own.
Just just glue them together. Glue a few pieces together.
It ain't the same, bro.
Just stack them.
You like that blanket? You want to buy it? We'll sell it to you for $800.
Just reminds me of The Hangover.
So silly. I don't know what it reminds me of, but it's something bad.
The fucking Leisure Suit Larry from the
Yeah.
90s.
It's like, yeah.
He's like,
I feel like the furniture should be like the furniture I have in my garage. It was like the wood and like with the wagons on it and shit.
yeah, the milk crates.
Mm-hmm. It's just old school as fuck, bro. Fresh buffalo hearts and kidneys. I never had either one of those, bro.
Oh no, it was close to thing.
I had a bison burger, and that wasn't
Bison's
very good.
Bison's good if it's cooked right, because it can be very gamey.
But like I said, I'm not a super beef. I'm not. You know what I mean, so it was like there was like a more beefy beef.
Beefy beef.
Beefy beef.
Beefy beef.
$800 must be a clearance sale. That's
Fuck
right, man.
you motherfuckers. Little doggy was talking shit for me. You want to talk shit and then tell her to shut up when she want to talk shit back to you motherfuckers, huh?
Cash App,
Yeah, that's 100% what
Replicon
happened.
Radio,
That's what
PayPal.
happened.
Just send it on over, bro, and we'll send it over to you.
I've never had bear.
I've never had bear either.
I would try bear, but I feel like it would be tough.
Gotta get that crack cocaine with the bear.
There you go. You just send the money right on over there, and we'll get that shipped out to you, buddy.
What's we buying?
Your blanket,
Your blanket.
Oh, sweet.
Your tiger blanket.
tiger blood blanket. I told him it was $800, and he said that was a deal. So
It's the tiger rug that you would see in a Motley.
we could buy a new computer, and we could plug in the.
Whoa,
other camera.
whoa, motherfucker. This is show. This is not show material to sell. This is my shit to sell.
Yeah,
Sounds like show
I
stuff.
sold it for you though.
I don't give a fuck.
We sold one of your bowling balls last week. You don't know about.
Yeah.
I have all those still.
I'll buy you a new one.
When was the last time you counted them, Rue?
Fuck that.
I'll get you. I'll buy
There's
you a new one.
14
I'll
of
buy
them,
you a
man.
new one on Temu, but don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
No,
it doesn't have any holes in
Hey,
it.
motherfucker. Anything that
It's
has to
made
even
out of
sound
PV.
like that motherfucker's name, I want no part of.
It's-
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no! Don't have poop on it.
I forgot about that, dude.
Now you caught on to it.
Took me
Yeah. Anything that got anything to do with that mother, even sound like that motherfucker's name.
Ooh.
I don't have that app.
I bought some stuff from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it worked. And then now they won't leave me alone. They text
Yeah, I
me
never got
87
it.
times a day.
I mean, I used to buy shit on Wish when it worked.
Yeah. Well, this is a new Wish.
I know. I
Wish
just never
pretty
did that.
much.
I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
The new Wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Temu.
If
But their commercials fuck me
I
up.
thought you were talking about Replicon Radio being the new Wish.
yeah, it is.
Their commercials.
No, we're the Make-A-Wish.
They say
kids.
shopping like a billionaire, but it
Yeah,
sounds
we're-
like billionaire, and I don't understand. It bothers me every time I hear it.
Like a gillionaire?
But it sounds like pill.
Pill?
Shopping like a billionaire, but they're saying billionaire, but it's just I don't know why.
Is it broken English?
It bothers me.
So
You're shopping
gay.
like a billionaire. Like a billionaire.
I'll tell you what, man. When them fucking Gagillionaire commercials first came out, they drove me fucking crazy. I'm like, shut the fuck
I don't know
up
what you're talking
already.
about.
Really? The what the fuck?
I generally don't watch TV that has commercials on it, to be honest.
Well,
Yeah, I avoid.
That's like a radio commercial.
when I've been off work,
Like a YouTube commercial. It's like YouTube commercials. They're only commercials I
Right.
watch until I can skip it.
I think it's insurance company or whatever. Since you save so much money, you become a gigillionaire. Or it's moving to like switching from like AT&T or the Spectrum or some shit and become like saving all these gigabytes or whatever. You're a gigillionaire. And I'm like, shut the fuck up with this bullshit.
Gigillionaire. Are you a gigillionaire? I'm shopping like a gillionaire. A motherfucking billionaire. But yeah, I was gonna tell you earlier, the timeline, the official timeline for the Gathering of the Juggalos is up, bro. Oh. You excited?
It looks pretty blank.
It's pretty blurry.
It's blurry. I don't know.
Blurry.
Blurry.
Like, there's a lot of stuff. There's only like one thing going on all day.
You know, I'm gonna say I
What thing
enjoy
is that?
the movies.
But then you got like everything like on the bottom half is not going on, and there's only one thing on each. What is I can't read it because it's.
I don't
It's
understand.
blurry.
I don't
If you
understand
go
what
to the
you're saying.
Gathering website,
Each day is the bottom of the three. So there's
on
only
the
one
Gathering
thing
website.
scheduled for those times on each day, every day, except for there's only one thing obviously scheduled on Saturday.
Oh, like at the end of the
Yeah, but there's nothing before that. What is that? Like
oh
those
Bizarro World,
okay,
and it's just Bizarro World at nighttime.
okay. So it's
I don't even-
parties and shit or whatever.
Yeah, they got like fire breathers and
Yeah.
people that do hula hoops and shit.
Okay.
I don't think there's even a tent. I think it's just like an area. You know what I'm saying? This is a part of the grounds. This is Bizarre World. And people
Yeah.
just show up there.
they did that one year when they had the Fuck That Hill. What was that, Oklahoma? No, that wasn't Oklahoma.
Hey.
That was
Indiana.
Indiana.
Hey, fuck y'all! I finally got it.
What?
Y'all see them? Oh, you don't see them. I got the heart over here with all the shit now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and then I just clicked on it, and a bunch of shit popped up.
Honestly, there's not a lot of stuff going on during the day,
Doesn't look like it.
which is fine with me.
Which is the gatherings that we've begged for so many years because there's so much going on.
Well,
during the
normally, to be
daytime.
honest, it's like cluttered with people you're not going to go see anyway. No offense to all those people, but it's like the local people. And there's like 8 stages, and they're fucking girlfriends at each one. It's like, you know what I mean?
Whose girlfriends?
Whoever is performing at that time, or boyfriend, or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie. Like some of there's whatever. Take a look at it. You can find it at juggalogathering.com. Plan out your events. Bunch of stuff going on during the day. Day 1, we got 6 p.m. main stage. Freeze Martini, no clue. Owl Mile, no clue. The homies The Six are playing, which is dope. Clockwork E, fucking dope. Hex is cool. Kung Fu Vampire, our motherfucking brother. Dropout Kings, those are the homies. And then fucking Nodis headlining the Gathering. That's dope to me. Esham and Mastermind doing a headlining set at the Gathering. That's well deserved.
I honestly, before you said, I had no idea who Nodis
It's
was.
Esham, Mastermind. It used to be TNT. That was like the first underground super group, technically.
Wow.
TNT.
I don't think that's worthy.
Dynamite.
I don't think that's
TNT.
worthy of the fucking highlight
TNT.
spot.
You don't think?
No, no.
You don't think
Maybe
Esham,
before.
like-
Maybe before.
But it's never it's like a reunion type of thing. They haven't even done a set together. It's like an underground legendary type of thing.
I mean that's I main stage for sure. Maybe the act before the main stage.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree with you technically
Cynical
because
called
I'm
you
not
out.
a huge Nodis fan.
Cynical called you a bitch, bro.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Why?
He said you're all about new acts. You could miss the next Jelly Roll.
You're right. He's right.
Yeah,
I didn't say don't go see him. I just said it's usually packed with a bunch.
You
know what I'm saying?
A bullshit.
But the bullshit.
A bunch.
But the bullshit.
You're right. A lot of these people, like Benny Buttons, is playing during the day. He's cool when he's not fucking coked out of his mind. Yeah, you're right. You should go see all these groups. But normally, I wasn't saying don't
The
go see
Mr.
them.
Juggalo pageant. You mentioned
What I
that.
was saying was normally it's like that stage has people playing, this other stage has people playing, and there's like 3 groups I've never heard of all playing at the same time. It's almost overwhelming to where I'm like, okay, I'm just not going to see any of them.
Yeah.
If there's only one group playing and I've never heard of them and that's what's going on, I will go watch that. if I'm there. You know what I'm saying? But if there's 3 people playing at the same time, I'm more likely to just be like, fuck all that. Let's go somewhere else.
I could never go to the acts during the day anyways because of exhaustion levels.
Well, yeah, generally I'm not there during the day.
You know, when you're staying up till 7 a.m., you're not going to be back at noon. It's just not going to happen.
But yeah,
especially if you don't camp, you got to plan your whole fucking day. It would piss me off when they would put somebody on at like 3 and then nothing else until the main stage, like late in the evening. And it's like, fuck, I got to be here for several hours.
Right.
Because I mean, I know that's a first world problem, and I
no,
don't.
You're right.
I don't
No,
camp,
that's how. When I look at the schedule, I'm like, look. I'm not gonna front. So I saw this right, and I was like, so this is Wednesday.
At least now they have the movies going all day, so you would be able to do something.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be in an air conditioned tent. We'll see how that works. So I know so this is Wednesday. I know Thursday. The podcast event is going from noon to 3, right? So I know I have to be there at like 11 in the morning to set up fucking equipment and set up a merch booth.
What day is that?
Thursday. So day 3 for me, but day 2 of the official gathering. So I'm like, well, what's going on that night, right? So I'm like, okay, we got the Juggalo Moon Glorious party. We got Tier Diaz is playing. Zitro's playing at 2:30 in the morning. And I have no idea who the Cursing is. I'm assuming they're a metal band. And I apologize in advance. I'm going to sleep, buddy. I'm going to watch Zitro and Clownvis's parties going on all night. I'm going to go go celebrate with Zitro and drink a worm and then go home and go to bed so I can be up at fucking 10 in the morning to be back.
You're not going to Clownvis?
Clownvis is going on the whole time.
Oh, okay.
From midnight to 4 a.m. Zitro plays at 2:30 and then at 3:30. I don't know who that is. It's like a band. And
they have Zitro's play for an hour?
Looks
probably
like
30 minutes.
Looks like
There's
a
a break.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
But my favorite part of the gathering is the nighttime. Like the mains, like generally almost all of our gatherings, Rue can vouch for this. Like, and you too, just like you said, like the daytime sucks because you're recovering and it's hot.
Super hot.
So like, unless there's something specific, like I obviously have to show up for the fucking podcast event.
Yeah.
And I normally show up for the ICP seminar. Other than that, it's like, I don't want to be there during the day. It's too hot. Like, you know what I mean? Because we're old.
And there's nothing to do.
Yeah, I mean, there's performers will miss Cynical, and I apologize to all those people that play during the day. I got homies that play during the day. You know what I mean? But
as far as daytime activities, there really isn't none.
That's probably the reason I haven't been in any of these fucking competitions, because they're in the fucking. I don't want to go there fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Play what, like 3 or 4 board games, then you can't. There's no reason for you to go over there, and that's about the only thing going on besides the merch row.
Well, we usually get over there during the daytime for the wet T-shirt contest, and then after that, we'll head back to the hotel and grab a nap.
1/2 hour of a day.
Yeah,
or an hour. It's about an hour. Yeah, they usually last longer than what they say.
Yeah, no, it's an hour.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of, like, we're there so long, so like the main stage, like I said, even that night, you know what I mean? I don't know who those first 2 acts are, not that I won't see them, but the first act I want to see is my friends, the 6, and they start at 7. So I'll definitely be there from 7 to 4 in the morning. And, you know
every other day.
Okay, I take it back. They have the body.
How is Wednesday going to be the third day? Or I guess you guys are going Tuesday, ain't you?
Yeah.
They have the body and face painting contest, and then they have a cornhole tournament.
Yeah, they got stuff going on.
Too bad my shit's fucked up. I'll be going over there fucking people up on some cornhole.
I've seen people do that without legs, Rue. What's your excuse?
Well, I have to use a walker.
Just lay down.
I mean, the cornhole tournament and the wet T-shirt contest are going on at the same time.
I've seen people in a wheelchair do it.
Well, that's different. They said if I was in a wheelchair, I could do it.
Yeah.
Give me a wheelchair.
But I would go to that. And then the main stage, Cora Whore. I don't know who that is. Not that I won't see him, but I still know who it is. Sponge, day 2.
Day 2.
Sponge, I want to see that. I'll probably be one of the few people down there watching Sponge because I'm fucking a 90s kid and I love it. Arrested Development, super dope. So hyped for that. Riff Raff, I don't understand why he's performing so late, but I still want to witness it once in my life. And then the Wicked Clowns from Outer Space. This is the old school one from '99. That's gonna be dope. Zach Ass is doing stand-up comedy that night. R.A. the Rugged Man. See, this is what's hyped to me, is the second stage at night. R.A. on the second stage. The little D-Lo Cottonmouth thing might be okay to look at on the second stage. Necro Goblicon is going to be fucking nuts. At 3 in the fucking morning on the fucking...
Is that the little people?
Oh,
No.
they
That's
got
like a
little
metal band, and they have the Goblin
got
guy.
a goblin
He's fucking
running
dope.
around. Yeah, that dude's fucking. Even outside the costume, the dude's super
Yeah,
fucking
Johnny
cool, man.
Goblicon is fucking cool as fuck, man. And that's going to be insane. And at the same time, the Chapter 17 party's going on. And then Raven Black, I'm not familiar with. I think that's a girl. I'm not familiar. I'll check it out because I prefer the side stage, especially since we have, there's some fucking galaxies blowing up again or whatever, space invaders.
Damn.
Especially since we have the media passes, because they don't give you shit at the second stage. You know what I mean? Like, I can go there and fucking watch it and, like, be there and get good footage, and it's dope. You look at it, Johnny Goblicon?
Yeah.
He's dope. And then day 3, they got some games going on. I'd like to be at Tom Wood's art thing just because Tom's the homie, and it'd be cool to go watch other people do art and shit because, man, I respect the art. That's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It sucks to get there too, man. When you're gonna be there till 4 in the morning, like you're almost there for 24 hours with no rest. You know, that's a long day for anybody. I'm not.
Raven Black looks like a metal band fronted by a female vocalist.
Is that what it is?
That's what it looks
I
like.
think they're right. Like, I'd like to be there for that, man. It just sucks. 2 o'clock if I go to the gathering at 2 in the afternoon. And then stay till the last act. We're there for over 24 hours.
That's too much.
That's a lot,
That's
man.
too many hours.
It's fucking.
You need to sleep.
Or almost 24 hours, but it's a long day. 12 hours, whatever.
Yeah.
They got Darby O'Trill playing on the side stage at 5:30, which is crazy to me because they just announced he signed to Chapter 17. They got the Hatchet Man Project on the main stage. They're fun, but if I miss it, whatever. They're just a metal ICP cover band. Whitney Payton's playing at fucking 7 o'clock on the main stage.
What the pipe?
Ritz. Then the Juggalo Cypher performance. Then Max Sabbath. Then Yellow Wolf. And then Ouija Mac headlining.
I love that they're putting Max Sabbath on the main stage.
You'll definitely have to let me
And
know
down
how
at 5 a.m.
Horst Christopher Senko, how his performance was, because I can't wait.
Is that Ritz?
I don't even know what you just said.
Horst.
Oh, Riff Raff.
Yeah,
Riff Raff.
you gotta let me know how his performance was,
I
That
will.
was 2 days ago.
because I am not calling him Riff Raff.
And then
That's
that night
silly.
they got the Queen of the
I'll
Cheeks
call him a
contest at
fucking
night,
idiot.
which is smart. They moved that to night instead of the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Mad Child, if he doesn't show up, Shake Well, Free Will. I'm not gonna front. This is the thing I'm most excited about right here. Day 3, 3 a.m. late night side stage, the last performance of the fucking night. Lardy B
Yeah.
on the side stage at 3 a.m.
That's going to be good.
I'm like, we missed her at the gathering because we left to go to Astro, but I saw all the videos and it looked dope as fuck on the main stage in the daytime. Her energy at 3 a.m. on the side stage when everybody's fucking partying, bro. We're kicking it. Mr. Green, if you're out there, we're partying with Lardy B that night, or at least I am. We're gonna be eating cakes and shit together.
That's dope.
We're gonna be I'm gonna be deep throating Twinkies and shit.
Thinking about her deep throat. You.
And then Shaggy the Airhead and Devereaux's party's going on. Bloody Mania's going on. Do people still watch wrestling?
Yeah. It's still very popular.
And then there is an ICP seminar. I was worried they hadn't announced it until the program and the fucking timeline came out. I planned that this show was originally going to be like, where's our seminars? Because there's no Twisted Seminar at Astro. And up until yesterday when they announced, or Saturday when they announced all this shit, there was no ICP seminar. Now, I don't know what it is. It's the ICP Mystery Seminar again. Last time there was a Mystery Seminar, we got fucking Love Line or whatever the fuck.
ICP might show up.
Yeah. So we'll see what that is. You got some games going on, the Miss Juggalette pageant. And then we got Normandy. I don't know who that is. 9 Dead. I don't know who that is.
They're 9 dead.
I don't like who. It's strange to me that there's that many people on main stage. I don't know who they are.
Right.
And then we got Alien Ant Farm, which is dope. Chris Calico, which is dope.
The Sugar Hill Gang.
Sugar Hill Gang.
Doing
Yes.
about 10 minutes set.
They're doing fucking.
They're doing that
They're
song.
doing that song.
Well, how does Alien Ant Farm get an hour set and they have that one song?
No, they have like 6. They have 2 that are big,
Yeah.
but they have they have 3 or 4 albums to be fair. I mean, Sugar Hill Gang does too, but they actually have like 3 or 4 hits, like not number one like Smooth Criminal, but
Yeah.
like I know at least 4 of their songs.
I know one.
But you know a Michael Jackson song.
Yeah.
They got the song Movies. It's really good.
I'm pretty sure I know.
There's a couple more on that album that are good. And then they also have a song with ICP. I hope they do it. They probably won't, but Chris Calico, I'm excited to see what he does. City Morgue's going to be dope right before fucking ICP.
That's crazy. That crowd is going to be
hype
as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be hype, but the problem is that there's going to be too long of a break, and then the lull dies down because it takes so long
for ICP to come on.
Yeah, because it really kills the buzz of the night.
It does,
and it sucks.
Well, you just get more drunk.
Yeah,
they're scheduled at 11. They go hit the stage at midnight.
Yeah, and you've already been standing there since 5. Yeah.
People think they start like 10 times.
Yeah. Dude, that really sucks. God damn it, DJ, click it off the fucking
And then
stage.
to end it all, we got the Mikey Clark's Out of This Orbit Atmospheric After Party. Or you can go watch fucking Predator or Super 8, which is strange. But yeah.
Strange.
Music.
It's not that crazy. Like, I know people are hating on it, but at the same time, it's kind of dope. Some of the shit's dope. I'm excited for Lardy B. Never thought I'd say those words. But I am, man.
You will not receive an Inner City Posse show. Jay will be too tired.
It's definitely impossible. There's no fucking... No, they're not... They ain't gonna do that. Yeah, they're gonna perform 3... I don't think they'll do it. I can't believe... To be honest, I can't believe there's not a Jay or a Shaggy solo set.
Really? You're surprised? Why?
Because they both just dropped solo albums.
So?
And they haven't done a show together all year.
That's why they're not doing one together.
They're out of practice.
Because they're going to do a show together. Or 2 shows, I guess.
Yeah. The original Wicked Clown show from 99, and then the new one that never happened when it got canceled. Ooh. Better be a dope fucking lineup.
What do you want to bet one of those gets canceled?
One of the headlining shows? No.
One of them will get canceled.
No way.
What? No way.
What?
No way.
You're telling me?
If you had to pick an act that's going to get canceled, what would it be?
Metro. Obviously.
Only because that's happened before?
Yeah, he's sober now, so he's going to get dope sick.
No.
Who else is going to cancel? Headliner only. ICP's not going to not play the gallery.
I can see Alien and Farm.
Sugar Hill Gang might not show up to play their 10 minutes.
That is true.
Riff
Raff might have a high chance. He seems like he's a Madonna.
I could see that.
You know, like he might not show up or might not go out.
With that slot, bro, if you don't show up for that slot,
you ain't coming back.
Like, that's the slot, bro.
What's he opening up?
No, he's playing right before ICP.
Oh, yeah.
He's right before.
After Arrested Development. Like, main stage right before ICP.
Who the fuck made that call?
That's crazy to me.
I would rather have, like, Arrested Development or fucking Sugar Hill Gang fucking up.
Why is Whitney Payton playing at 6:30, bro?
That's Riff Raff spot.
Yeah. Whitney and Riff Raff should switch places.
Horace Curtis or Christopher
Christian.
Horst Christian
Something.
Simcoe.
Yeah, Simcoe.
Spot.
I knew it was Christian.
Yeah.
Horst Christian Anderson.
Simcoe.
Yeah. Whitney Payton, it's still going to be daylight out, man. Fuck that.
How the fuck is she not worthy of a fucking main stage prime
She is on the main stage, but...
Yeah, but a prime
I don't know how they have
spot.
the Juggalo Cypher after Whitney Payton and Ritz on the main stage. What the fuck? That's a 6 p.m. show.
I think...
That's a 6 p.m. slot.
That doesn't matter. Like, no disrespect. I love you, Zitro and Tier Diaz.
That's just a...
It's one song.
Yeah.
They could put it anywhere. They put it... They did it because it's technically a prize.
Honestly,
it matters.
So people see it.
It matters to the flow of the show.
Well, but it's not going to
be...
It's going to be the break.
Yeah, it's going to be a music break, basically. It's in between.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not... It doesn't... I don't think it affects the lineup at all.
No.
I agree. Obviously, Whitney and Ritz are bigger than that. It's just they put it there so people are there to watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I get that, but since when have they ever cared about that?
I don't know.
Yesterday.
Well, they had this yesterday.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
Okay, there you go.
But yeah, I don't think it'll fuck up it'll just be instead of sitting in silence
But
for 30 minutes,
mean,
we sit in silence for 20.
Unless Whitney Payton likes that slot because she can just do her thing and then get the fuck out of there. But
There are people that do that.
Why are you still having her at 6 p.m.? She's played like 6 p.m. like the last 12 years.
Like I think Ghostman does that at festivals. He goes on during the day so that way he's not one, he doesn't have to be up that fucking late, and two, he can do he's free to do whatever he wants after that.
No, but she hypes the crowd, bro.
Yeah.
She's so hyped.
She would be good to hype about.
That's why I don't know why we've got her at 6. Hype
I mean,
up
Yella
at
hypes
8.
the crowd.
Yella
I think
definitely
Max
hypes
Sabbath
the crowd.
she should switch spots with Max Sabbath.
Max Sabbath is trash.
I mean, for a main stage slot, I don't
I
think
ain't
that's,
say that, yo. That was P.
For an hour set, I think that's a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can. Maybe they can go on at 6.
I mean, it's fun. It's fun to look at.
It's fun,
it's
but that's like a
entertaining, but
nighttime
it's like,
show. That's like
silly.
that should be a second stage nighttime show.
Yeah.
Again, like I've seen them on side stage, and that's where they need to be.
Yeah. And you have to go see them.
Yeah.
So that means Horace Christopher Simcoe gets an hour set, right? Is that correct? His set's
I
an
believe
hour?
so.
Jesus Christ.
Close to it.
That's way too long to put
I don't know.
that motherfucker.
Well, I don't know one Riff Raff song.
Nope.
I know.
I've listened to it.
I know the clip of him singing Santeria. Or Santa Maria or whatever the fucking title is.
I don't know any of it, bro.
From Sublime to
Santeria.
Santeria,
I ain't got no crystal ball. It's just like a clip of him in the car. Singing it like
and
looking like an idiot.
$1 million, but
And it doesn't even go that far into the song.
Horace
It's like literally
Simcoe sucked
like
his
10
grandpa's
seconds of the song.
balls.
I don't know who Al Mal is, but I know every day from 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. you can go meditate with him.
Sweet.
He's performing on the main stage the first night, but if you want to meditate, you can go to the Info Tent every morning at 10 a.m.
That's cool.
You should try that. You should get try
I meditated.
If I'm still there at 10 a.m., I would do it.
I did a
I'm
form
not
of
gonna
meditation.
I'm not going to
this
show
morning.
up at 10 a.m.
Just get up earlier on Thursday and go meditate.
I did a little bit of
meditate.
meditation this morning. 10 minutes.
I mean, we'll probably be
First
there.
time.
Thursday, we'll probably be there
Well-
about that early, actually.
Yeah, go meditate with them.
Ow. Ow.
Are you going to be there or are they going to be there with you?
Yes,
Whoever's going.
correct.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I got a feeling you're going to be lugging all this shit, all this
Hell
merchandise
no.
all the way
Al
down
Mal
to the-
is a
Mr.
daily
Green says he's getting a
Egyptian
cart.
newsletter.
We're going to wheel it on a
newspaper.
cart, hopefully.
Yeah. Al Mal is a daily Egyptian newspaper focused on the economy.
Hey, Green, you get that cart? You
not
got, you got about 2 weeks. You got a cart that you can wheel down there
He said
already?
he saw one at Walmart. He's going to get one at Walmart. He said they were cheap or he was going to steal it or something. I don't know what he's going to do.
I bet it'll be broke the first time you use it.
As long as we use it, though.
You're only going to be able to get the shit to
There.
the tent. You ain't going to be able to get it
sucked
back.
real bad.
Them wheels on them fucking rocks
Yeah,
are
but
going to hold up.
a lot of it's paved.
Down there by the fucking...
Not down there, no.
Oh. No.
But the stage is up somewhere. It's up at it's in the seminar tent.
Oh, then you might be all right. Yeah, but where you got to set up merch at? The same place?
Yeah.
Okay. Hope they didn't move the seminar tent on you.
It's a journey. It's way up
Isn't
there.
it ain't by the parking lot anymore?
No.
Oh, that's dumb.
No, it's up where the second stage used to be.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, you gotta. So where you go in the main gate, you walk around a little bit by that big ass rock and keep walking straight up that way. That's where the second stage was, right?
Yeah, past the food.
Yeah, past the food where Jeff and Franny had the game set up. At.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not. It's like right where they were to the right.
Okay. Oh yeah. Because they moved everything from the spot that was
It's
on
where,
the left. They moved it over to the right in that
Yeah.
area. Yeah. I know where it's
Where we saw his intro there and Glitter
Yeah.
Money there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That tent is now the seminar tent.
Yeah.
And because there was 3 stages.
Right. Now they only knocked it to
Well,
2.
now the little stage is I don't know where the fuck they moved the little stage to be honest. Okay, so where the second stage used to be is now where the smaller stage. But the stage that used to be in the tent where the Juggalos played, that's the second stage.
He ain't
now.
got no cart. He's got about 4 ninjas gonna help carry stuff from the car to and from the car. He's already got it planned out.
He ain't got no ninjas. Just get a fucking cart. Get the goddamn
He's
cart
like,
with wheels. that
I'm
you said
getting
you were
like
gonna
4 ninjas to help bring stuff from the car already planned out.
get. Yeah, you can't rely on those fucking idiots. Whoever they are.
Ooh. One-eyed JB and one of them. He ain't gonna be
Did
there.
he say that?
No.
Oh.
But he gonna be there. You know One Eye ain't gonna miss no gathering, bro. I don't think he's missed one yet.
He has.
Since he's been going?
Oh, I don't know. Who knows?
No, I think
Good luck with that, Mr. Green. I hope it works out and nothing gets stolen.
Yeah, right? Just handing random people boxes of stuff.
Right.
No, man. He said he was getting a cart, and he hasn't broken his word yet. I'm not looking at the comments, so I'm just going to believe he's fibbing.
Okay, because I just read word for word what he wrote down on
Well,
here.
he's probably just high right now. He doesn't know what he's saying.
You hope.
Well, I'm looking on the event map, and I know you just explained where it was, but I'm trying. There's like no legend for the seminar tent.
It disappeared now.
I'm looking,
But you're looking. I couldn't get the pull up.
because it's the info tent, medical tent, parking.
I
Box
believe it's
office,
the blast off stage.
blast. I mean, because I understood where you were
Yeah,
at.
blast off
I
stage.
just wanted to.
It's called the blast off stage. It's not. There's no seminar tent because there's only one seminar. So
And it's not
it is the
ICP.
blast off stage.
Okay, all right.
So how is ICP not going to do a seminar?
They are. That's the only one seminar.
That might get
I
canceled.
There's no other seminar.
Honestly, they haven't really been doing like the seminar that we know.
Well, yeah, they didn't do it.
The last several. They might show up but they're not like talking about like seminar shit.
What are you talking about? 7 a.m. Pulling up where at 7 a.m.?
Pulling
What the
up.
fuck is this guy talking
I have
about?
no fucking idea.
I'm gonna be waking this motherfucker up. Like, we gotta go. We gotta go. He's easier to wake up than Rue, but you still gotta get him up.
I planned that shit. I hear you. I just be like, fuck off.
Yeah,
If
the
I-
He dies.
If I don't say nothing, this motherfucker will shut up eventually.
This motherfucker is so still. You're not sure if he's alive.
Him?
Yeah, it's frightening, though.
Till you yell.
Kyle,
at him.
I remember Kyle was like, "Bro, is he okay?"
No, he did.
Like just still, like
he did a bunch of meth last night and blew his fucking heart up.
it's insane, bro.
Yeah, for me, if I was to, that'd be the only way I'd be going to the gathering anymore. Is that if I had a
See, look, he said the cart is a must. He's saying so we
if
only
I
have
had
to take one trip.
If I had a fucking RV, like a nice RV and a golf cart, that'd be the only way I'd go back to the gathering. Honestly, because that's just too much fucking walking for me.
We might have you know what? We might have to go to the front that time. I'm glad you said that, Rue. Because we haven't gone into the front the last couple of years. But it's a shorter journey from the front to that tent.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I don't know.
Well, because where
So if
we
you
go in
from
is
that
where
side
the
parking lot where we snuck in. If you go in there, you're down by the main, and then you
Yeah,
just
where
walk
that-
straight up to.
yeah, but you got to go all up and around instead
No,
of down. and
no,
around.
no. Where we came in at, you just come in and then come down. You're right by the main stage, and then you just walk straight up that way. You walk just straight,
Yeah.
and then to the. And then
But we
to the
would go
left.
up right past to almost where we walk into the main.
You don't have to. No, you don't. Well, you don't have to.
If we
anymore.
stay on the gravel, because we'll have a cart. Or on the paved, I mean.
Well, yeah.
We'll
But
stay on the
if
page.
you go down by like the main stage, you just walk across to where main stage is. Just walk across.
Yeah,
that
but that's
and
all.
take
That's
that
still gravel. So the paved road goes up to where the main,
to where the second.
like, so the
tent is.
main's here, right?
Yeah.
And we're here.
See, it's all paved all the way over there. That's
It's back there.
so that's all paved.
Yeah.
All right.
All the walkways. All
That's
the
dope.
walkways are paved.
Thank God.
Yeah, you remember where like the security checkpoint is with
Yeah.
the thing? That's where we've been going in.
Right. Okay.
So then we come out by the porta potties by the main stage.
Yeah.
So then we'd have to go up the hill past
Yeah,
the food instead of going down the hill past the food
Right.
from the main entrance.
Yeah.
But there's parking down there. There's usually not parking up.
Is that where you
up.
went in last year? Where we went in the year before that? Where I got
Yeah, but
where I caught?
but through the actual road.
Oh, you didn't go through the forest.
We drove through into the area. They let us in.
Oh, and then that's where you guys just stay parked at.
And just walked right in right there. That's where his car got stuck when somebody parked behind it. We had to drive around the trailer, and he couldn't do it. And he made me drive drunk, and I scratched his car. Don't listen,
Now,
parents.
don't they have somebody sitting there throughout the whole day?
Uh-huh.
So they just let you come right in.
We
and
had press
park?
passes, and they let us.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, the media was allowed to park back there.
Yeah, I didn't have that.
I don't know what they're going to say about the media's underage girlfriend. That could be a problem.
I thought you said she was getting a ticket.
She is. That doesn't mean they're going to let her come
Or are you
in.
just giving her one of the press?
No, we only have 2. That doesn't mean they're going to let her walk into the press just because she has a ticket. Doesn't mean she's
So then, even if him and I showed up, we would have to we'd have to pay for one.
Well, I don't think he asked for us to have one because he knew we weren't going.
Well, true.
That's true.
Because it's harder to it's like oh, I need a bunch of passes because they don't even want to hand out one, let alone 3 or 4.
Right. True that.
Yeah.
True. That is true.
They act like it's gonna hurt him monetarily. Like I understand, don't just flood him out.
Well, and the
but-
contract literally says that we still have to buy tickets. This does not include.
So when is
there.
she gonna just become Mr. Green's girlfriend instead of underage girlfriend?
When she
Oh, probably 3 or 4 years, I guess.
Oh.
That's how long it's gonna take for you to stop calling her that. You just never.
You're saying when
stop.
she's not underage anymore.
Well, she really. I mean, it's his girlfriend. She ain't really underage. She ain't underage to be his girlfriend.
Well, I mean that's
She ain't underage.
that's
to go
purely
to gatherings.
speculation.
Well,
Gatherings all ages.
you're right. So she's not an underage girlfriend.
hey, here's an event you can go to.
Yeah.
Y'all are mean.
How does that mean? She's not old enough to drink.
So
She's a
Still his
baby,
girlfriend.
Rue.
trust me, I met her.
You can will baby.
She's a baby. I don't know her that much. I've only spoken to her a couple times.
Regardless of
I'm just
she could be an adult, that doesn't mean they're going to let her in areas where people aren't allowed.
true.
Just because she's with people that are allowed, kind of.
I mean, I ain't
Well, you
saying
gotta
that.
you gotta be an escort.
Because
Somebody.
technically, I don't even know if we're allowed, but we have credentials saying we're allowed to do something a little more.
Right.
And we just kind of get by with it because it's just 2 dudes, like whatever. Now all of a sudden you got another person there.
well,
He's so wanted to say some little girl.
I mean they won't let her in where.
But I
you
guess she can
guys
just run
need
up the hill and walk in the same way you walked in, and she'll have a real ticket. It's not like she's trying to sneak her in. She's getting a ticket, so.
No, I'm pretty sure they still. Like,
I'm trying to get him
check
to stop
everybody
calling
in
you a
the-
damn baby. He just ain't fucking want to do it.
That's the one that acts like one.
That is
Well,
true.
ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm old enough to act like a baby.
You're old enough to be her grandpa.
Are you though?
That both of those things are true. I'm old enough to act like a baby, and I'm old enough to be her grandpa.
Yeah,
I don't think
Such
you're
the
old
life
enough to
of
be
a millennial.
grandpa.
You don't
That
think?
might be pushing it.
it's such a life of millennial.
How old? Aren't people having babies at like 12 now?
No,
I think so.
I mean
Yeah.
maybe, but not all of them. But even at 12, you would have been 12 years old when you had her.
Yeah.
So you would be.
I could be a great grandfather if my kid had a baby at 12 and then his kid had a baby at 12. Who's calling?
Ain't nobody called.
Somebody's vibrating hard.
So
Did you just accidentally switch on your dildo or something?
what do you?
You got a dildo in that tiger fucking sheet?
So that would have put you at 12 years old.
You're not.
it would
It's not
be
far off. If he had him at 14,
12.
and then that kid had a baby at 14,
Had a baby.
and then let's say we'll fast forward at 17 years, it put him at 45. So I mean, he's not far off.
I mean, he is an old motherfucker though.
You gotta start calling me granddaddy.
Grandpappy.
Man.
You can call Sean daddy. You're gonna call me granddaddy.
Oh man. I don't think you could do it in the same sentence. That's two different type of daddies.
Hi, daddy and granddaddy. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all ignorant.
Granddaddy P.
Granddaddy Pappy.
Granddaddy P.
P stands for Pappy.
That's right.
Ignorant. Freaky Pappy.
Freaky Pappy.
Out of Pappy.
That sounds like he should own a barbecue joint. Freaky Pappy.
Ooh. I was gonna say something, but I don't want to.
Oh, now you want to stop it?
Right.
Well, I was thinking- I was
now
thinking-
you want to quit?
Yeah.
I was thinking Grandpa, like, come here and sit on Grandpa's lap.
Gotta
And then
tell
I was
you-
like, no, I don't want that.
You want a Werther's?
I don't want to
Come
be
on.
part of that.
Come on over here. They're Faygo flavored.
Fago flavored
Yeah,
Werther's.
Faygo flavored Werther's.
There you go.
I mean, can't you just be another person and you just, hey, how you doing?
That's how.
I
That's
mean,
how I am. I
That's
don't
it. Plain and simple. Hey, how you doing? Hey, nice to meet you. Hey, nice to see
Also, I'm not trying to get our friends locked up.
you. Well, right. I mean, there is that too.
Yeah.
Somebody going to like speculate on some
Yeah,
shit that's going to come
yeah,
out
they're gonna
of
be like, "Oh
somebody's
shit,
mouth.
she
Yeah,
might really be a minor." Like,
Right.
you know, get that man lynched.
Right.
She's legal age. everyone.
Who's a Princess Peach? That's P. That's P. Princess Peach.
Princess Pappy.
P act like a princess every time he go out of town. He pack like a princess every time he go out of town.
Yeah, well.
He has the same amount of luggage, that's for sure.
Bro, he will for a fucking 5-day fucking event. He'll pack like he's going for the whole fucking year.
Well, sometimes you got to.
No, you don't have to. You just bring an extra outfit
like 10 days
for a day.
You got to have like 2 outfits a day.
Yeah.
No.
I'd agree. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Not when you get there at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I mean,
5 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, when you were getting there at fucking 10 when the shit opened up or whatever, when it used to close or whatever.
What happens if you poop your pants?
Or like when you're.
What happens if you fall in the mud?
Then you.
What happens if you get your shit covered in
pants?
Fago?
I hope you have underwear
What if you
on.
have
You
to
just
go
throw
to
them
the
fuckers
lobby
away.
and get ice?
Right.
Go to the lobby to get ice.
Yeah, like if you're at the hotel getting ready, like for the day, like and you need to go to your car or something, you have to have an outfit on. You're not gonna, if you're not already ready. Like,
what if there's an
what do you wear
impromptu photo
to get
shoot?
ready?
What if you're doing a podcast? What if you're meeting fans and
What if you're
celebrities?
coming back?
You still
what
only
if you go
need
during
one.
the day and then come back?
You still
Good.
only need one outfit.
That's 2 outfits. You get all
At
hot and
least.
sweaty.
We always get there like 4 or 5 o'clock when the sun's getting ready to go down. 6 o'clock, probably latest. Probably 6:30 is the latest.
Well, you go to a convention all day, and then you got to go to the concert. You know what I mean? You got to change your clothes.
What
Change
convention
clothes.
are you going to all day? You're sleeping all day.
Astronomicon.
Well, I'm talking about like
you
an
get
Astro,
to,
yeah. Which is the event you go
Yeah,
to.
you got your walking around outfit, and
Yeah.
then you go back and you change. You go for your
Yeah, you
nighttime
freshen
outfit.
up,
Yeah.
fucking do a couple shots, change
Yeah,
your clothes.
wash the balls.
We ain't never done that.
You
This whole
wash
last year,
the
we ain't never did it.
balls.
It had the same fucking clothes on
Nope.
that he wore during the daytime. We never went back to the
He's
hotel.
changed his clothes twice since he's been here.
Well,
true.
I understand, but last year when we got to Astro, there was no going back to the hotel. We
Well,
never
when we
went
got to
back.
Astro, we got there at the concert time. We missed all the daytime
You got
shit.
there when Astros on.
Even on Saturday, we never went back to the hotel.
But I brought clothes with me and changed them.
I don't think you did.
Yep. Swap shirts, take different pictures.
And
I
it's
think
true.
you did.
Yep.
And you're not always going to have multiple outfits a day, but usually, like, you'll be
And you
wearing
got to
2
be
different sets of
prepared. You know
outfits.
what I'm saying?
Like, it's-
Stop covering up for him. I know you don't pack
He's
like
just
him
right.
either.
We're just right. That's all. Ain't nobody covering
I-
up.
I
Not
overpack like a motherfucker.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. I overpack like a motherfucker.
Or you pack something, you're like, I don't fucking wear this today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not feeling that shit.
More so for me.
Y'all
like,
need to do better planning then.
no, that's the thing. I overplan. I'm
Apparently not.
my
Because
outfit-
I'm like, all right, this is what I'm going to
Yeah,
wear.
if I
this
bring
day, this
10
is what I'm gonna
outfits
wear
and I'm
that
like,
day,
I don't
this
wanna
is
wear
what I'm
this
gonna
one.
that day.
Yeah, I like options.
And then I might throw an extra shirt or 2 in there. So I might have 2 extra shirts, maybe 3 at most. But I ain't got this big ass suitcase. I got a little duffel bag and a backpack.
He packs like a bachelor is what he does.
Yeah.
Oh, I just know how to pack my shit up to where it's small enough to fit, and that's all I need.
Most of my shit is like supplies of things that I wind up not even needing, but I overpack on like food and things I'm gonna be
I just bring
drinking.
extra clothes, man.
And that's different. You're camping out there. You never got a hotel with us. You've
No,
always
I
camped at the gathering.
No, I camped for many years, or not camped for. I camped for like half the time I've gone, and then the rest of the time I
We
was
got
a
a
hotel.
hotel to where
I hotel it for the
we
last
don't
3 or
need
4
shower
times.
shoes or shower outfits to go to and from the showers.
No, it's been so long since I camped. I hit a hotel like 4 years. I
You
think.
just never know what's going to happen, man. I'd rather have extra shit than not enough shit.
I have one suitcase, and it's the big one. And I had one big.
You could
suitcase.
show up to the gathering and immediately get fucking hit with a fucking rotten egg. And then
Or
you
an
could go
octopus.
change your clothes.
That
Or an
could happen.
octopus.
Or an octopus.
And then you go change your clothes. You come back, next thing you know, you're covered in fucking Fago.
Have you ever been?
And then you can ride your scooter directly in the mud.
you
know what I'm saying?
Get
If
And
all-
then go buy a pair of shorts.
Yeah. Because you didn't have enough, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You could get
No,
hit
we
with
didn't-
a
you
water
didn't-
balloon full of trash.
We didn't have it
juice.
with us was the problem.
yeah.
And how many times do you take your suitcase in and out of the hotel room? Never.
But a lot of times I'll bring extra one pair of something with me just in case, though.
Right. That's understandable.
But yeah, that shit sucked falling in that mud that year.
I was
I
laughing
did
at
a
you.
backflip in the fucking mud pit on my
Oh,
scooter.
I told him it was
your
going to
ankles
happen.
went above your head.
I told him it was going to happen. I'm like, it's too muddy out here for that. No, it ain't. The commercial, everything said it'll go through my.
But my shit was like fresh. It was like
Yeah.
fucking. I had a ringmaster fucking fresh.
We
fucking
just got there. We
hockey jersey on.
We
crisp.
just got there in the parking lot. Did our shots. Drank a few beers, and then we just literally just walked through the fuck. Well, I walked through the gate while he just riding off. And then I seen him spill it. I started laughing. I'm like, this motherfucker just did not do that.
It's muddy, bro.
That's sad.
Oh, it was.
Sad.
It's muddy.
I mean, it's funny, but it's sad. When
Yeah, you had your ringmaster. Yeah, I remember what he was wearing. He had his ringmaster shirt on with these red fucking like plaid type shorts on, and he just boom. He went to go turn and like just dumped in the mud.
Somebody's got that
Did
mud.
he just like fall over, or did he?
No, it's backwards,
ankles
bro.
went up.
Yeah, backwards.
It was a spill.
The front of me was fucking clean still.
Oh,
The back
my
of me
God.
was just fucking poop.
And I wasn't.
It was behind the porta potties, wasn't it? Yeah, it was porta potty juice.
And then he rode off. Instead of holding on to his camera, he had a camera on the fucking. He's like,
Yeah.
"Did you see my camera?" I'm like, "No, you had it with you. I don't have it." And he's like,
That bitch went
"Where
flying
the
in
fuck
Gone.
did it go?" And we walked the same path that he rode. Somebody swooped it up.
That was like the most expensive camera I ever had.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and that had all our shit on there too.
Yeah, that
That
shit sucked. That shit's gone forever.
Somebody enjoyed the fucking footage we shot though.
Yeah, it was like eight. It was like when HD was new and a motherfucker
Yeah.
was HD.
yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
See, they making shoes, P.
Hell no, I didn't throw a motherfucker away. A motherfucker's crisp and clean again.
You just
It got cleaned.
You washed it.
I took it off and fucking,
Oh yeah, it got cleaned.
it's clean as fuck. I got it right now. You want to buy it? I'll sell it to you.
It's got history to it.
Yeah, it's fucking. That's a
$4.99.
crew jersey with history.
It's stage worn.
That's right.
$4.99,
Stage worn,
50
gathering
shipped
worn.
to you.
It might still have a little bit of gathering mud on it.
Man.
That's history.
I don't think it's
The
pretty
fuck
clean.
is he crushing that bone for?
He's gonna make Jello.
What the fuck is he doing? Sorry, Naked and Afraid's on behind our
Yeah,
webcam.
that should not be on.
It should. Well, I mean, it's nice to
Distract us
yeah,
from what
it's
we're
a nice
supposed
little
to be doing.
distraction. Yeah.
He eating it.
Is he eating the bone? It's like a vertebrae of a squirrel. It's like one singular vertebrae. What are you doing? I don't even know if you can get it. There's not even marrow in that. That shit was clean.
I don't know if the sound was on. They would tell us why.
Okay,
he's
Whitaker.
eating
What the fuck does that mean? Oh, you're trying to say vinegar?
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to say?
No, Whitaker, the popcorn. Is that popcorn people?
it. No, it's Cecil Whitaker's, bro.
No, it's pizza. Yeah. I just had some of that yesterday.
Orville Redenbacher?
How is it, man? Because I stopped eating because it tastes like shit. I stopped ordering from.
I think
him
he was
because it
indirectly trying to call me a
worse.
Jew, which
Yeah.
is racist, Mr. Green.
No, you. No.
No,
If
it's
you
not.
spelled it wrong.
They racist.
What?
No, he was saying that you
Jewish.
applied an unrealistic value to it that as somebody else would do. They're like, no, this is way valuable.
No, I
like,
get
trust me, I'm doing you a favor by selling it to you for only this much.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's gathering material.
But no,
bro.
Cecil
For you, though, I'd do it for $3.99.
we did a taste test of all the St. Louis style pizzas, and Cecil Whitaker's one. Emo's is like last.
What?
Yeah,
That shit was
Emo's
garbage. when I
Emo's
last
is
time I-
trash.
Oh, are you high?
Emo's is trash.
You're fucking nuts.
No, I'm not. We did. I mean, it was me. It's a collective thing that we've done it with other people, and it's Cecil Whitaker's just the best, at least around us.
Hold
There
on.
ain't
Tell me,
no
what are
way
you talking?
it's
Tell me
about
about. I need more context.
Mine would probably.
Tell me
go,
about your fucking pizza swinger party.
Alicia's
No.
would be first.
We do this with other people. What
No,
are you
I'm
fucking
saying that like we've been like, hey, let's do a taste test.
multiple times with multiple different partners? You've gone out and said we're going to try all the pizza in St. Louis together.
Not to that extent, no.
That's what
but
you
like,
said. why I
but
need more
we've been like,
context.
hey, who wants St. Louis style pizza? And we, it's a collective census of like, who do you want to get it from? It's like, all right, we'll get it from Cecil Whitaker's, and everybody really enjoys the fucking pizza. That's what
I
happened
don't
yesterday.
think it's that good.
It was
Okay,
like five.
That's not.
five-
But you're not. That's not a St. So that is
But we,
nothing like what
me
you said.
and Alex did a specific St. Louis style pizza test in like a 2-week span. Almost every
So
day.
you had a Cecil Whitaker's pizza here. You had an Emo's pizza here. You had St.
No,
Louis
it was
pizza
one
and
night we
wings.
ordered from one place, the next night we ordered from another place, the next night we ordered from
you
another
didn't-
place.
Yeah.
We did it like back to back to back to back.
I don't know. It'd
Cecil
go
Whitaker's
a-
one.
Yeah,
I don't think
and they
so.
have better wings.
I would say it'd probably be Alicia's would be number one for me. Then St. Louis Pizza Wings. Then Emo's. Then
Emo's is trash.
So good.
Emo's is trash.
Then what else? What else is out there? Whitaker's would be last for me.
That's a nice pizza.
That shit's
You guys
fired.
must
That'd
have
be
a
on the
shit
list.
fucking Cecil Whitaker.
Alicia's is amazing.
Alicia's isn't bad. I'm not gonna. It was high up there. It's not. It wasn't bad. But
Emos is-
price,
Emos
Emos
is
is
the
amazing.
fucking
for the
dead
price
last.
and the amount of toppings you get on that shit, dude.
Emos is a dead last.
Price comparing is not. I would.
No,
I'm
you
not
can't
gonna
do
include
price.
that.
Price.
Cecil Whitaker's might win in price comparison. Well, they used to because they'd have like the $5 pizzas and shit.
Right? Yeah.
No, they're not that
$5
cheap.
Fam
Tuesday.
Appreciation Month or whatever. Yeah,
Customer appreciation. That's what they used to call
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Be like on Tuesday.
that was the deal.
I'll tell you who's
Well,
got the best
Cecil
pizza.
Whitaker's is all right,
Fortel's
especially
got
to
the
go.
best pizza.
Most of it tastes like cardboard.
Nah, I mean, you guys must have different employees out here because like
Yeah,
all the
we
Cecil
do.
Whitakers that
Well,
we've had
clearly,
is-
we're
Yeah,
no-
county food's way better than city food.
North. I've had it from North County and I've had it in the city.
I mean, you
And
know,
both all times
these
Cecil
county
Whitaker's
people
better.
don't work at this one and then say, "Hey, I'm going to go work over at this one during this time."
I'm not saying you have the same fucking.
We have
workers.
different workers.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They must do shit work,
They do better. Well, all emos are independently owned, so you
and
just
they
gotta find
all
a good
fucking
emos.
suck.
Yeah, you do.
Every time I've had emails, it's fucking trash. Like recently, of recent years, it's trash.
Well, you just got the wrong one.
It's
yeah.
Which
fucking-
emos do you order from?
Like there's been multiple ones.
Well, which one do you normally order from?
I mean, there's not a
There
specific
you
one
go.
because we don't order emos
It's a piece of pizza in there.
because they suck.
Emo's
and they're
pizza
way
right
too
here,
fucking
baby.
expensive. Yeah. Yeah, see that you can hear the crust on that. We don't ever get that. It's fucking soggy. It's soggy. It falls apart. You know.
I ain't never had a soggy emos.
I have
I have.
for years,
Now-
multiple times.
Now I'll even get mine well done too, to where it's a little more crispy.
Yeah, see, that seems more like appropriately done. Every time I get emos, whether it be in Maryland Heights, North County, South County, South City, West County, it doesn't matter. Every single time I've had emos in the last like 5 years, it's been garbage.
I mean, I've had some shitty pizzas from emos before,
for
but
people
it ain't
coming
all
to-
the time.
Yeah,
When
I've had bad experiences. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely.
When people come to St. Louis, they're like, "What do we need to try?" And I'm like, "If
Emo.
anybody told you fucking emos, they're lying. Don't go to emos. They
I told
fucking
the
suck."
homie House of Ed was just in town, and he's fucking freaking out about how good this shit was.
Oh, it's good. Like I said, you got to find it. You got to get a good one. But
Yeah, if I get a good one, I'm not, But for the price and what we get, it's like, no, you got to use a fucking spatula to get it out of the box half the time.
no, I ain't never
Oh,
had that
fuck
experience.
that. No,
Usually getting the wrong emo, bro.
all of them.
Just start, you better buy
Multiple.
emos out here next week.
There's been at least 5 different emos in 5 different counties that I've ordered from, and they've been trash.
I'll tell you what.
Order emos from right here next week.
Fortel's is the best pizza.
Fortel's is
They don't
good.
do St. Louis, huh?
They-
I mean, they do a thin crust. Yeah. I
All
don't know
right,
if
so-
it was, I wouldn't necessarily call it a
They don't do St. Louis style.
style, but
St. Louis pizzas and wings is good.
I think it's got mozzarella on it instead of Provel. Yes, I do.
Oh,
believe.
just thin crust pizza, not St. Louis style.
Yeah, but it's a little more expensive, but they pile the fucking toppings
I
on.
only
It's
ate there once.
delicious.
It was good, but it tasted like school lunch pizza.
Oh no.
But it was good, like a good version of
Yeah,
that.
no, I got you, but no.
It was like a hamburger or whatever. It tasted like the square pizza. I was like,
They had to.
It was very
Oh, like
nostalgic
the
for some reason.
Totino's.
They used to have the
Sorta,
best
yeah.
fucking cheese sticks there, but they changed
Yeah,
them
like
up.
the little square pieces of pepperoni, little tiny little nuggets.
Did you try That's a Nice to Pizza yet?
It's a nice pizza.
I know we talked about it like a couple months ago, and you said you never had it. You were gonna try it, so
I don't know if I ever did.
you should.
That's good shit right there.
It's hella good. They have St. Louis style. It's fire. I really love emos, and I would compare it to that. I got Alicia's a couple weeks ago, and it was not very good at all. I was very sad. Oh yeah, when I went to your house,
Yeah.
when we did the show at your house, I got Alicia's. Remember? I
Yeah,
ate
it
the whole
wasn't
pizza.
great.
It was good, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't the one I remembered
Yeah.
when I used to get it all the time. It wasn't from that location either. That one they all closed. Half of them fucking closed.
You did the one on Kings Highway in Gravois, is that one still there?
No.
They closed that one down?
Oh wait, no. I think that
Kings
one's
Highway
open
and Gravois is
sometimes.
there.
It wasn't open
they're
that
not
day or
open.
whatever.
Yeah, I haven't.
That's probably that's the best location.
It was
they
like
got.
The closest one to us, it's on Gravois and something.
No, the one that's well,
I know what
the
you're
one
talking
that
about. The one
was
that's it was
closest to us was on Lime Ferry.
but that wasn't closed for a while. There was
Yeah.
another one that was on Gravois, right by where the old school Steak and Shake is, and the other John and Bacardi's or whatever, Joe Bacardi's. You know what I'm talking about? It's like right at Gravois and Elm. But it's closed now.
Oh yeah,
I think there's one on
is that
Hampton.
Gravois and Elm? No, that's not Elm.
Well, Elm's right there because that's where that Steak and Shake is. There's a Circle K, Joe Bacardi's. There was Alicia's on the corner, look like a gas station.
Yeah,
That's close.
that's on. No, that's Watson and Laclede.
Maybe it's Watson. Could be.
Yeah,
Watson.
Watson and Laclede right there.
But it's close. It's
You
gone.
got the 7-Eleven across the street, Higgy, and you got Alicia's here on the same side of the street is the gas station, and across the street is the Steak and Shake.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah. They
close,
closed that one down.
And the one on Kings Highway was closed when I went to his house. So I had to go. I went and picked it
I
up
don't
from
know
Hampton.
I don't know what their deal is because we went by it on Saturday at like 6 p.m. and they were closed.
Really?
It's like this is prime pizza time. Why are you closed?
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. I don't. It
Seems like they're having a lot of issues.
seems like Ever since
Have you
that
tried
dude-
that new
ever
pizza
since
place
the owner
over here
shot
where
that
the
guy.
old Amos used to be?
I
It's
It's never open.
I heard it was pretty.
It's not
fucking
open on
good.
Mondays. I was gonna try it, and normally I get pizza when I come here
Right.
because pizza's just easy.
Chinese restaurant closed on Monday.
Yeah, they're not, and so is that pizza place, Pizza More or some shit.
Pie
yeah.
something. Yeah, Pio Pizza or something. Yeah.
No, I haven't had it. They're not open on Mondays. The pizza's easier to bring here because I always have to carry all this shit in and set up all this shit. Other food gets fucking cold and it's gross. Pizza will be warm for 10 minutes at least.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If I bring fucking like real food over here, by the time I get to eat it, it's fucking worthless.
Well, yeah, if you got like
like-
chicken sandwiches or something, like even
Yeah.
if you reheat it, it's like it's
Especially with bringing all this shit.
Yeah,
it's one
That's
thing
why
that I
you
just gotta
eat
go.
first and then go get the shit.
Yeah,
no, you
but then
can't
it's
eat
like,
at home.
but then I don't eat for fucking 5 hours.
Why don't you- I just eat at home. I try to, and then
Yeah.
I come here.
Yeah, but then I get hungry.
I mean, yeah,
This is the only time I eat before 5 o'clock.
yeah.
It's on Monday.
You gotta eat, fam.
He's eating bones.
He's eating bones.
I think he just ate a rock. Is he sucking the rock? Like I think he just ate a rock.
James Garcia, get this motherfucker. He's eating your brother, bro.
His brother's a rock. Oh,
Bones.
bones.
Oh,
Can't believe y'all didn't get that joke.
because I'd moved on to him sucking on a pebble.
Took me a second.
Did his the survival mate die?
Probably quit.
Survival.
He
meat?
already needed medical attention, I think, because like he fucked his toe up.
I was say I seen a bloody toe.
I saw rubber gloves, and I'm like, that is not what they brought.
Oh, bro, the one I watched last night, this motherfucker had like a door on his sleeping place or whatever, their camp or whatever,
Yeah.
their shelter. And he had to put it on because there was like whatever was coming around was pretty fucking big and waking him up. And he decided he'd put a door on it to secure himself in.
Yeah.
This motherfucker hears it one night, like the last time he heard it. He gets out of his fucking shelter running and screaming, help me, help me, help me. And you see the camera crew and everybody, they just take off running to go help him. They're like, what the fuck? Why would you leave your fucking camp, bro? Like, stay the fuck in your shelter. You have a door on there. You have a big-ass machete in there with you and a fire. So if anything's going to happen, that fucker's going to probably step on the fire first and probably get scared and take the fuck off.
You're gonna want to be as close to the fire as you could get, because
With that knife in
they
your hand.
know that don't go to fire. So like that's your best bet when you're out there in the middle of nowhere and that's all you have. Yeah, that's stupid to run into their hunting grounds.
I mean, most times when an animal smells fire, it goes the other way.
Yeah, it's a deterrent.
I mean,
Like when I was talking about the Les Stroud thing the other day when he
Yeah.
saw when he heard the jungle cats,
Yeah.
he's like, a fire will help deter it. It's not going to fully do it, but I mean, it's going to
but it'll
help
keep
deter
them
it.
away. They're not going to come right up.
Yeah,
on
they're
your
not going to
shit.
come up to fire.
But this dude had his fucking fire inside his shelter, which
Oh.
is a smart idea. I
Yeah.
mean, I get smart idea to keep keep
Well,
heat
yeah.
in.
Well,
but
they do that for like heat and shit. And
Yeah, you gotta
lean
keep the heat
tos
in.
and-
but then he put a fucking door on it, and I didn't understand that because like you got all that smoke in there with you.
Well, I mean, you can have it exhausted out. Oh, there's a jungle cat.
I mean, you can, but I don't think he did because his whole shelter was covered.
Yeah, that's
You would
stupid.
have to open up a portion for that smoke to go straight.
Yeah,
out
you.
of.
But isn't
that
it
man
like
was
fucking
running for the-
leaves and shit though? Like
That man
can't
was
the smoke
ru-
get out.
They're green leaves. They usually don't burn.
That man
Well, I'm
was-
saying, can't the smoke get out? It's not like
I mean, they can, but
you're not
Yeah.
building concrete
It's-
huts.
But as fast as that smoke's coming off that fire, it's just building up.
Yeah, if
'cause
you're
it's not
burning
escaping
wet
fast
wood,
enough.
that's a lot of smoke. That man was running for the fucking film crew SUV. That's what
right.
He was
He
running.
was trying. Yeah, it was at nighttime too. He didn't
Yeah.
know what the fuck, which way to go.
He got a leaf out of his ass.
Yeah,
Look, there's a leaf in his ass crack.
It hanging from them turds and dingleberries.
Yeah, maybe it was a dingleberry.
He got to jump in the water. What the fuck we gonna do?
Motherfucking
Here?
I mean, I guess. But, oh, that's some clear water. Well, it was.
He got to jump down on a fish.
Yeah, he took it. It was like a little, like a squirrel tail, like hanging out of his ass.
That was his balls.
That's a very skinny sack. Then.
Is what happened? Wasn't there a girl on the show?
Yeah, I think she died.
She tapped out. She wasn't strong enough to keep
Naked and
moving.
Afraid with just a dude is not cool to watch. It's not my.
Yeah, like if your female companion quits, it's like you just lose the episode.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you can just jag off without everybody looking at you funny.
There you go.
I'd rather her.
Except
I'd rather
the
her
fucking
look
10
at me
people
funny.
filming you.
Yeah, right.
They're not filming you while you're sleeping.
They're like, you want to stay here for this or not? Because this is
Look,
happening.
you made it.
I would much rather have her watch me.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh yeah, that was the one right in the back of the pickup.
I think they all ride in the back of pickups.
Maybe.
They do. We all ride in the back of pickups.
Honestly, that looked like old boy's fucking pickup truck that we rode. What the fuck's his name? God damn it!
That man is
back
pointing.
from school.
That man is man spreading right in front of
The
that
red
camera.
pickup truck.
Right?
Fucking
They do that a
what's his
lot
name?
on this show. Like
P, what's his name? What red pickup truck? Randy.
Randy?
Yeah, that was his truck right there, bro.
Oh, red truck Randy. Back in the Disney. Is there really not?
I wonder what that motherfucker's up
Is
to
there?
nowadays.
Look, Google guy.
Yeah,
Look at. Is there? They don't have unedited versions of this.
I don't think so. Like,
You can't
I
like
think
buy
I've-
the DVD or
I
something.
think I've looked
won't.
it up before, and I don't think so. Hold on.
I don't think they do.
Like not even on like a like you gotta pay for it or something,
I don't think they do.
or like in other countries, like because other countries aren't weird like we are about sex.
I mean, maybe other countries.
You know what I'm saying? People are naked on TV all the time. In other countries, it's not weird. They're not as like prude.
Right.
Like America's super prude.
Oh, we're becoming less of that.
No, we're still prude.
We can say more cuss words on TV nowadays.
A little bit.
Okay, that is definitely different. Naked and Afraid.
What, is that a porno? What was it? I wish I could see your Google searches.
That one pulled up X videos, and that is not that.
Well, that's what you need. I mean, in here, that's where it would be, right? You can't just Google Naked and Afraid Uncensored. Is this show still current?
Yeah, I was telling you guys about a show, the new episodes I was watching earlier.
Were you? Is that when I wouldn't listen?
Probably.
Is that what I said? What'd you say? I mean, are they new to you, or they're like new like right now?
New right now, airing on Sundays.
Oh. Naked and Afraid, last one standing.
Yes, that is it. And that's been fun to watch.
I just don't.
Honestly, I'm surprised this show keeps on going. Surprised it hadn't gotten canceled.
These
yet.
repackaged episodes, uncensored, if you will, of Naked and Afraid include new information and footage not shown in the original airing of the Discovery Channel's Powerful Survival Show. What's this on? On Peacock.
Oh, it's on Peacock.
Oh, look, they're going in together.
I have Peacock. Is it Naked and Afraid Uncensored?
Assuming that's what that P right there is for. Is that Peacock or is that something else?
Is that Patreon?
I don't know. It says watch now.
Oh, maybe it is. It does.
Subscription.
I don't think it's Peacock. I think Peacock has like a black label, but it could be. Who fucking knows?
I mean, Naked and Afraid Uncensored has fucking Rotten Tomatoes ratings.
Oh, this is like a husband and wife going in.
Oh, well, there used to be a Naked and Afraid.
Well, at least naked with each other. Yeah, they're working out together and all kinds
Naked and Afraid XL Uncensored All Stars
Yeah, they have that too. I've seen a few episodes of this.
on YouTube TV.
No.
That's not uncensored at all. I think Naked and Afraid Uncensored is just another show.
Yeah, it's like a spinoff, I think.
Mhm. but it's not actually uncensored.
I think they're saying like more raw footage.
Yeah.
There's an uncensored Japanese one.
Big old booty hanging
Yeah,
out.
there it is, right there.
That's what I bet they might not be.
Oh no, that's a nudist sex cult. Never mind.
All I keep saying is you can access the uncensored episodes online.
Yeah, maybe somewhere.
I mean, do you really want to see these people after like 3 days out here in the fucking jungle?
No, I mean not necessarily.
I mean, you've seen the women after like 1 day at the gathering.
No, you're right. I'm not. It's not like I don't think it would be sexy. I just think it would be funny. I think it would be more funny.
Yeah. Why are they sending them out in separate boats? Like, is that required? They're like, pretend like you don't know each other. Like they're in separate boats, or maybe the boat.
Apparently, a lot of people ask if these people have sex.
Yeah, that's my number one question.
Philo, whatever that app I showed you earlier.
Oh
is
yeah, Philo. Yeah, I know Philo.
I would think not, but
Oh, it says yes, they do.
because there ain't no room.
Not
for
many,
two of them to
not
go
many,
together.
but yes.
I think some of them do. Yeah,
It says not many, but yes.
I mean, a lot of them they cuddle together for fucking warmth. And
I mean that's a given. I
And you're
guarantee-
naked and you get a little.
I guarantee
And if you're
100%
afraid-
I
of
feel
them
a
do
little
that.
poke coming through. You know what I'm saying? And they're just naked.
it's like
They're naked and afraid, and all of a sudden there's a wiener poking in your butt.
he
That'd
just.
be gross.
I mean, they just hit
Not
him
if
with
you're a woman who
You
likes
know
a
what's
wiener.
gonna make more warmth than just laying here? If we have
Friction.
sex. If we have sex.
There ain't no way.
What?
I ain't banging no broad out there being in the middle of the fucking woods, already dirty as fuck.
Why?
Because if she gonna
You
bang,
think she's gonna
if-
say no to you like
if
that?
she gonna bang you with a dirty dick, God knows how dirty her fucking vagina is.
Yeah.
It was-
wash it.
You
in the
know
water.
you're with her the whole time. It was clean when you showed up. Whatever
Yeah,
dirt's
yeah.
in there,
and now it's
you know
dirty
what's
as
in there.
Fuck now, it's gross.
Well, go
Not
fucking-
happening, bro.
You know, you gotta spit on it first, bro.
That ain't even get clean enough.
Clean it out.
No.
I bet you could get some whatever animal you kill, get some intestine to make a rubber.
The sheepskin.
Oh yeah, or a sheepskin, or just
Just
intestines.
take her over to the.
It'd be
puddle.
just like making a sausage, bro. Just get some fucking intestines and put your fucking dick in there.
It ain't the same.
I didn't say it was the same.
Yeah,
it's
you-
probably better. You're out there in the wilderness.
Just take her over to the mud puddle and have her lap up a little bit of water. and
Y'all
then-
have fun with that. Y'all
There you
dirty.
go.
out there in the especially after like day 8 or 9, you're all dirty in the. You guys are animals at this point.
Yeah, you're savages.
You're literally on the Discovery Channel. Like it's a Bloodhound Gang song in the making.
It is.
No, ain't happening.
You and me, baby,
Why
ain't
is the
nothing
dude
but
caked
mammals.
up more than the wife?
Ain't
That's
two
sad.
on the Discovery
sad.
Channel. Just out there fucking.
Especially
Especially the ones that were in the snow. They were worried about being cold and shit.
Oh yeah. Well,
Be out there sweating.
try to get it up in fucking 35-degree weather.
Well, you know what I'm
That
saying?
would be
Depends on who's
difficult.
there.
It's like we are sleeping on snow. Let me bone you. I'm pretty sure it's the last thing on our mind.
I mean, if you're in there, like you said, you're in there all cuddled up, and next thing you know,
Next thing you know, it just comes out of
I
nowhere.
feel a little poke coming through. It happens, bro. It's just like being in school and you got to fucking tuck in the waistband.
Then the NRBs, man, they'll get you. No reason boners.
Shit just comes out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, well, shit, I got this.
Like, damn, that bell's gonna ring soon. I gotta get up.
Not only do I have this,
a
I
bad-
also have you, and we are very cold.
It's a bad
You know what I'm
day.
saying?
It's a
Like,
bad day to wear gym shorts.
I was saying, you're out there all naked and shit, so.
Naked and afraid.
Naked and afraid. I guess we're out of time, huh?
We are out of time.
Hey, man, if you guys are in the area, come hang out with us tomorrow night. Violent J,
Come out.
Esham, Ouija Mac, AZ The Fallen, POW, Rev Rust, Hooligan Entertainment. It's going down Pop Sauget, Illinois. Did you see it?
That's a scary tree.
You right about oh boy. Oh, damn it. Why I just look at that too like
That girl got a Hank Hill ass. He's
Look.
all caked up over there.
damn, bro.
If you would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email at therepliconiswatching@gmail.com. for more information.
And she's not a bad looking girl either. It's just the Hank Hill area back
so
there.
funny.
What, she got a Hank Hill booty?
Yeah, she got a Hank Hill booty. She ain't bad looking, but it's unfortunate.
It's like everyone's talking about some dude's ass. Hey, if you guys are going to Astronomicon this week and have fun, tell us how it was.
Yeah.
Hope everybody enjoys it. It's gonna be the first time I missed an Astro.
Take him
man.
a
It's kind of
take
sad.
No, it's not an
That's
Astro.
not technically an
It's not an
Astro.
I know it's a half a Astro.
Half-ass.
Half-assed. It's a half-assed
It's a
Astro.
half-assed Astro. It's
Half-assed
gonna be in
Astro.
a fucking board meeting room.
No, it's in the same place as the regular Astro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's-
But no, even when they had it the same day as the Gathering, I still made it somehow.
that is true.
Now I'm gonna miss this one. Oh well.
Oh well.
But they didn't have a point or a 0.5 at the gathering.
That's true. They didn't have a Gathering and a half.
Well, they didn't have a guest cancel.
Well, they've had plenty of them
Yeah.
canceled.
That'd be crazy. Like, all right, we're doing fucking Gathering 22 and a half because fucking Mad Child fucking overdosed again. We'd be at like Gathering 47 by now if we had one every time somebody canceled.
Right?
That'd be fucking dope. All right, we gotta turn this off, bro.
We gotta go.
Motherfuckers got people fucking worrying about themselves and shit. I don't know what the fuck.
I'm trying to figure out how to fucking stop this motherfucker from updates.
No more updates.
Right. Whoa, just fucking pulling
Fucking up the
cords and shit, bro. All right, y'all. We love you. Thank you guys for
Love y'all.
hanging out, tuning in, doing all that stuff. Come see us tomorrow at Pops.
Bye, y'all.
We'll see y'all next week. Thanks for playing.
Y'all have a good week. Happy Father's Day, everybody. Wait, that was yesterday.
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth.
No,
Happy everything.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy-
Juneteenth ain't a thing.
Yep, that's today.